Yeah, it is. I can hear everybody else really well.
Am I
I'm
really
not.
quiet to everyone?
That's way better.
Because
Yeah, better now. Yeah.
I can turn it up. I have myself like attenuated because my actually when I was listening to previous episodes, I would be like super nice and crisp, and then everybody else sounded kind of more hard to hear. So then I turned my mic down and I turned yours up, but then like I started watching and like either when Mark Strong or when Alan get going, the volume will spike into the red zone and get distorted. So I have to turn you guys down enough so that even when you yell, it doesn't hit the red zone. So then I turned mine even down more. And so now everything was getting quiet, so I had to bump everything back up. So, anyways, like I can adjust it if need be. If I start coming in real quiet, let me know. It's like I'm trying to play with the volumes to make sure that everybody hears fine and we don't blow eardrums out. But hello,
Yeah.
future watchers. We're now live.
Hello. The critical fail right after this ad break. Oh wow,
Dun,
stick around
dun,
for the
dun, dun,
stream.
dun.
I certainly want to stick around for that stream.
You
Don't
stream,
know. I
we
guess it's
stream.
recording anyway, so people will see it regardless. So welcome everybody. It is Monday. Welcome to the critical fail. We like to fail and we fail hard, and we do it with gusto. Because if you're going to fail, fail spectacularly. We are a group of role players. We are currently playing in the Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition rulebook for Descent into Avernus. I am the dungeon master for this campaign. My name is Mark. You may remember me from such campaigns as Everyone Dies and Everything Goes to Hell in a Handbasket, also known as Dark Sun. But I will introduce some of our characters. The players will tell us who they are, who their character is, give just a real brief synopsis of who you're playing and what your deal is, and then once you're done, you can nominate the next person to do their introduction. So I will start out with the man who needs no introduction because he is quite possibly the loudest person, the most vociferous, the most loquacious, quite possibly the most talkative character I've ever met. And that would, of course, be Jaren the Hellhound Kincaid. Everybody, Jaren the Hellhound.
Jaren!
Hey, my name's Jay. I play Jaren.
Shut up already. Jeez.
That's enough, man. That's enough.
Okay. So he's a paladin with a scoosh of warlock, which we will be seeing more of. I'm trying to give him Mordecai Rush. I've been a little bit quiet on purpose, so I'm trying to give him Mordecai Rush for his money here pretty soon.
Did you just call it a scoosh? A scoosh?
A scoosh, like shitting fire, pissing lightning, all the things.
Just a scoosh.
Keep talking in my head. It's great. So with that, I will pass this on to my partner in crime, who absolutely is perhaps one of the most prolific authors slash communicators generally out there in the fantasy world. Man that needs absolutely no introduction, although we're going to give him one. Peregrine.
So I am Greg, and I play Peregrine Ghostwind, also known as Grin, human fighter. And I think everyone last time gave their inspiration for why they made their character, and I completely spaced on that. So I'll do that this time. So my inspiration to play this guy, it kind of was twofold. At first I was going to play a ranger, but I just couldn't get a good idea down. And so I eventually went with, I'd been playing World of Warcraft, the latest expansion, and there was a character from it that I really liked, Flynn Fairwind, a pirate. And so I kind of modeled it after that a little bit, but doesn't have that much time in the expansion, so I have to wing it a lot of times, but still gonna have the flair and panache of that character. So that's my backstory on that. And I will pass it on to Courtney and Elsa.
I'm Courtney. I play Elsa Elton. I am a half-elf sorcerer, and all of these awesome folk are trying to help get me back to my throne. Ta-da.
That was
I-
really concise. That was brilliant. Actually.
Clear cut to the
I
point.
appreciate it.
I would like to
Finally.
my mentor, Mordecai.
Hey everybody, I'm Joe, also Mordecai. Hope everybody's having a good night. And yeah, I do stuff and mostly useless. And just remember, no matter what happens tonight, I am always
Calmer than you are.
Ah, love it. Love it.
and I'm going to pass it over to somebody that needs no introduction whatsoever.
I guess that would be me.
What a brilliant segue, Matt. I appreciate that one, Joe.
Well, I'm Matt. I play Thunder in the Morning. I didn't know we were doing what inspired us. What inspired me was to try to pick the most annoying character as well as the most offensive accent that I could do. And
Mission
so,
accomplished.
Check.
and so check and check.
Winning.
So I play Thunder in the Morning, and he do for you. He is a Tabaki Paladin with a South Vietnamese accent with the English common language. So that is who I am. I am a paladin that don't know how to be a paladin. So he is
No,
learning
he
to
is the
be
best palette.
he a very aggressive paladin. His patron is Leroy Jenkins.
The ancient and venerable of all the Quebecs.
The ancient and venerable Saint Leroy Jenkins, which is super
Leroy
hard to
Jenkins.
say with a Vietnamese accent. So he is actually Leroy Jenkins.
Leroy.
So Saint Leroy is his patron saint. So half the time when he covered the rear, he come through the front. He covered the rear and then come right through the rear from the front. And that's how he covered the rear. And he look out for Elsa by going in first. And then call and say, don't come in, it's no good. And then he goes, come, it's clean, come. So, he's my character. I look at Jay and he just shakes his head like, fuck.
2 hours later.
That's it. I don't know. Is that everybody, or are we missing one?
Lucius
needs to go.
Davalen here.
Lucius, Luscious. I want to introduce Luscious.
Let's just do all.
Lucius Davalen, thank you. I am your friendly neighborhood court bard. What that means is I primarily, I guess, focus my efforts on understanding the heraldry and members of the nobility so that I may better be able to assist my my liege, in this case,
He is your tiny dancer.
Elsa.
Dancer for money.
Yes, that's really all you need to know about me.
That's all you need to know from Luscious Lucius.
And apparently there's no one else to introduce.
That was it. Yeah, we covered
All right, so
everybody.
I think that's it. That's it.
That was it, right?
No, that sounds about right.
Wait, somebody just. Oh, thanks, Mark, for
Wait a
subscribing.
minute.
There's only 19
Oh, that's
of
right.
us.
Wait.
It feels like there was
yeah,
somebody that we need to return to. Who?
That's right.
I know. I
Oh, it's
only return
Goobs.
to Darius.
I saw
Dakota.
John on here for a second. Did he come in and go out?
Oh yes.
I think
Oh,
he
and then-
literally
and-
just wanted to know what was going on, and then he
And then
left.
there goes my camera, which is the
Oh.
perfect time for that. Hello, everyone. My name is Alan Steele, and I play Darius Coda, the half-Orcan bard, who wound up getting pulled into this crew by singing happy birthday to the patron of this surly bunch, Elsa Elton, who I have become rather devoted to, and will indeed follow as long as that serves me. There it is. And now I return you to our ever faithful and slightly insane dungeon master, Mark.
Yes. All right. So that is introductions. Again, my name's Mark. Unless, of course, you have any complaints, then my name is John.
Something else.
Yeah. If you loved us, that's right. We're the Critical Fail. If you hated us, we are Critical Role.
That's awesome.
Direct your inquiries to their customer service department.
That's right. I am Matthew Mercer. I just had a rather unfortunate haircut. But trust me, it is me.
Say goodbye to those luscious locks.
Right. Right now, our characters are beneath the Van Thamper Villa. The Van Thampers are one of the noble families in Baldur's Gate. They have been now implicated. There were suspicions from a number of party members that perhaps evil was afoot with the Van Thamper family. One of the clues being a couple of the party members stumbled across some information that a number of the traitorous House Elton guards that had been replaced that took part in the Red Birthday Party massacre, they were actually originally trained by House Van Thamper. Then there was other sightings, rumors going about how the matriarch of the family, who was also one of the dukes of Baldur's Gate, Thalmara Van Thamper, was secretly housing Fabius Krieg, the High Overseer from Elturel. Now, housing or imprisoning, I guess, if whether you're a prisoner or a guest, I suppose that's a matter of opinion. But that is another thing that's going on. One of the characters that the party has run into is a Hell Rider from Elturel, a woman by the name of Rhea Mantlemore. And she's quite feisty, and she certainly wants to find the answers to why her city is now a giant smoking crater in the middle of the forest, and why everything that she's loved and fought for has now mysteriously disappeared, along with the High Overseer of the city. So she came here to Baldur's Gate to find some answers, and found out that perhaps the Van Thamper family has been hiding or imprisoning Fabius Krieg. So that led everyone to the villa. They kidnapped or had as a honored guest Amric Van Thamper, son of Thalmara. He is sort of a medium level fence and ne'er-do-well who had headquarters at a known a tavern that does a lot of illicit dealings. He's does money lending as well as some other crime type things. But they captured him. They still have him held captive. He has been knocked unconscious and is now the centerpiece of the Weekend at Bernie's, which is going on right now as they have it propped up and they're moving him down the hallway. They also ran into Thirstwell Van Thamper, who is the brother to Amric, quite sickly, nearly an invalid, but who controlled this menagerie, almost army, if you will, of imps that acted as his de facto spies and guards. He was slain in his quarters, and now they have found a hidden passageway underneath the stables that leads to, well, the first thing they found is this massive storeroom. In the storeroom, they were going around checking on to see exactly what the sort of provisions there were. And the whole area, now they had been in sort of a sewer before, and it definitely smelled like a sewer, looked like a sewer. It was pervasively humid. The walls were slick with wet and muck. It stunk like an like an open cesspool. This, however, is a subterranean area that seems to be much differently allocated. Instead of being a sewer, this certainly seems to be a storage area. So the humidity is kept quite dry, and the stonework seems to be quite well, all to keep provisions in good standing without rot or decay as much as possible. And while they were, the whole area, rather than smelling like a sewer, it kind of smells like a kitchen pantry. There are casks of different wines and things along the wall. There are big crates, and a couple of the crates were open. You could see loaves of bread, as well as sacks of flour, bushels of rye, all sorts of provisions and equipment to make food. And now, as they were searching, demons burst forth from some of these crates and immediately begin to attack. They dispatch those demons and are now pushing forth out of the room into the hallway. At which point, Rhea Mantlemorn is going to turn to Jaren and Grin, and she says, I think it would probably be best for me to stay here at this here exit. So if you start chasing any of these rabbits out of their holes, I can be waiting here at the exit to make sure that none of them escape.
That sounds like a good plan.
If you see one with a lot of blood around his mouth, it's mine. Please, leave it be.
She says, aye, it's a strange request, but
Oh, he means
I'll
it.
make
He's
sure
got
to
a.
leave it alone.
He means it literally. You said chasing those rabbits out of there. He's got a rabbit, and it definitely attacks those whom he wishes it to.
Oh, that was a metaphor for any of the bad things that might. I understand.
Yes. Sorry, I'm not exactly to learned it in all of the bookery and the languagery. So I'm not quite sure what a metaphor is or what a literal is, but take it as you will. If any bad guys come my way, I'll make sure to skewer them.
Ah, yes, and
Bills once met a whore.
He assumes then that you will not slay his familiar rabbit. Then it's
an actual rabbit.
It's a majory thing. You see, it's his familiar.
Mr. Cabbage.
He's named it Mr. Cabbage.
You can rest assured that Mr. Cabbage will go unscathed by me.
But feel free to slaughter any of the humanoids that come your way, for sure.
People, yeah, fucking kill them. But the bunny, leave the bunny alone.
No, don't hurt the bunny.
Which was the way that all the demons were coming in on the map? Can you kind of highlight that real quick?
Which was the way of the
boxes?
Did you indicate
yes,
that?
whoops,
Yeah.
I must correct
So there's the stairway.
Okay.
That's where we came in, right?
Yeah, that's where you came in.
Right.
Then there was this. Yeah, there's a door over there, so on and so forth. But yes, that is what we have so far. And this particular door that you just opened leads out into a hallway. These tunnels are actually, they're 9 feet high, so it's quite a bit more headroom than the previous sewers beneath the bathhouse, and probably also accounts for the relative lack of humidity, as there's enough passage for air and without the dampness. And they are lit. There are lanterns fitted with thick panes of green tinted glass hanging at intervals on 1 foot long iron chains. So they're dangling about 8 feet above, off the ground. but they are lighting up the passageway quite nicely.
And what was the light source you said?
You need
Oil
lanterns.
lanterns.
Oil lanterns. Excellent.
Yeah, these right here.
Excellent. Those will could
I say we
provide
push
nice
forward
fuel if we
into
need them to.
Into the area, into the new area.
You what was that? I missed that.
I say we push forward.
Forward.
Yes, forward. Amric first, of course. I do think that
All
would
that
be
leading with
best.
Amber, yes.
Yes, Riz is going to volunteer to stay with Rhea for the time being. Being that if there's only one, there's no one to guard her back. So, therefore, they should probably double up.
Indeed, Riz, be sure to catalog the wine and so forth of value, so that we may ensure that we can take what we can take what we can now, and we'll be able to make sure that we take the most valuable things with us.
You see Riz, and he's got a book in his hand, and he's just sort of it doesn't seem like he's listening to you, but he says, yes, I've already cataloged the first 6 barrels of wine against the northern wall, going from left to right. They're all quite
All right,
common.
he's got it, and I'll turn away. Wonderful. We can now ensure both that we've got the best wine for drinking and the best coin for our pocket. I think Grin would approve of that.
I would indeed.
And now, Amric, if you will.
Aha. Yes. So let's see now. Who's carrying Amric?
Oh, not me.
Weekend at Bernieing Amric.
It had been Riz, but since you're
it had been Riz, but now
so someone else will need to take.
Oh, I would carry him, but I would only carry him by one arm and drag him.
I support that.
No, you got it.
The
The thing is I think we determined the best way is to have him go first, so that it's the first thing that any demons under his control, or at least their control.
Push him around the corner.
Just saying, it might be the best. I know
I
that
have no problem
the
pushing him around corners.
The cat probably doesn't even want them to not attack anyway. He probably wants them to attack in the first place. So, if if we're trying to avoid combat, maybe don't have the cat lead with Amric.
That may be a bat. You may not want to do that.
Reroy
Rinkins.
I'm just saying.
Reroy Rinkins.
Right? How the cat hears it. Okay, just throw Amric into the next corridor and Sergeant Cat's right behind him.
I was trying to throw him at the suit of armor, but that guy's squirrely as fuck.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Well,
again, if you want.
Well, now I gave it so any of you can move Amric around. Whoever would like to move Amric.
I can be Amric with just a snap of a finger. Keep saying this. We don't need to drag this body everywhere we go.
I
don't see your attachment.
How shall I say this? That I'm not so sure that the demon kind are going to fall for that. I believe there's some sort of blood contract written for the devils, and for the demons, I don't even want to know what you have to promise them to get them on your side.
They control water and exoskeleton around him.
I mean, if combat is what everyone is seeking, we can just we'll carry him in the back. That's fine. We'll drag him. Lead on warriors. Don't have if combat is what we seek, then us non-combatants will carry Amric. You combatants can lead on.
Are we 5th level yet? Are we 5th level yet? That's all I need to know. I think I need a little more charisma.
Let's keep our mind on the mission here. It's not all about combat. This is purely
I agree.
Purging and burning this place to rid the demons. It has nothing to do with combat.
Okay.
Mostly about fire starting, yes.
As I've said, then. Well, let's be careful on the fire starting. We've got important contents in the previous room. We want to make sure that we're able to loot appropriately.
Please, Lucius, move past the wine.
It's not the wine, sir. It's the coin that it will fetch.
Perhaps if we tie him to
You're
a
always
stick, I can
talking about
levitate
how
him.
are we going to get paid. I'm giving you a generous revenue source, and you're saying, forget that.
I'm not saying forget
Mordecai,
about it. I'm just saying
I'm
just
That's an
saying
interesting question. Could you prestidigitate Amric much like you would, like, I don't know, broomsticks and stuff, as though you were cleaning the room and you could just sort of like pilot him through the hallway? Can we do that?
Mm.
I don't know. I'm new to the spell thing.
What do you? Is that what you got?
Anyway, I say
Prestidigitation?
we push forward into the corridor, and we won't know what's there until we find it.
I mean,
Some of us are already in there.
I'll tell you what. I'll carry Emmerich, and everyone else can just go on.
Oh boy. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah,
There
I
you
figure I keep on forgetting that Thunder in the Morning has his 2 tabaxi retainers. So
Have the retainers carry him.
I'm glad you explained that to me. Because I was gone for a moment and all of a sudden there was my cats.
There is a herd of cats. It's like herding cats.
the retainers can carry Amric.
Yes.
I
I
have
forgot all
heard-
about the retainers that have been with us this whole time.
I have heard of cats.
Where is everybody? Because I'm lost. I'm stuck in a room somewhere.
Oh yes, we locked you in a side room.
You lost me somewhere.
You
I'm
see,
like,
we
locked
were
in a
having
dungeon.
some workers over to the house to fix things up, and we didn't want you getting trampled underfoot while they were carrying furniture.
You're about
where
3.
everybody-
You're about 3 like levels away from where we are.
I'm like, where the fuck is everybody? Can you move me where everybody else happens to be? Because
yeah, somebody
I don't
just
even know which direction to go.
Hold on. Where the hell did you go?
I'm moving around. I'm just like bouncing.
Oh,
everything.
Jesus, you somehow got through the walls, which you're not supposed to be able to do.
I'm a cat, bro. I can do all sorts of shit.
Yeah, cats are generally where they're not supposed to be. That's
Really?
like.
Hold on. Well, stop moving, because I
Stop knocking shit off the shelf.
I'm just marking my territory. That's all. Don't worry about me. Just mapping out a dungeon. Don't mind me.
Yeah. Try not to do that, because I'm like, I see you already revealed a room.
I say a room, but I don't know what's in it. I just bounced in and out like a fucking teleporting cat.
Yeah, let's do.
But Matt, the rest of us can't see it, and so you're just adding work to him each time you do that. Now he's got to close it back off after you're done moving through there.
I opened up Roll20. I'm like, I'm in a room by myself in some dungeon somewhere. Fuck.
All right, hold on. I'll find you.
Thunder's very confused.
There you are.
You find out where I was.
Yeah, you're like on the opposite side of the dungeon.
Yeah.
I'm like, there you go.
How did I get over there?
How did you fucking get over there?
Cause you're a cat. That's really the only explanation we need.
Pretty much sums it up.
All right. So there we go. I've hidden the areas that need to be hidden again.
Oh, look, there's areas that are missing.
All right. So here we go. Jaren, yes, you get down to the center of the hall. How long does the bardic inspiration last? Is it just like 1 minute?
Oh, where'd my book go?
I don't know.
Give me a second.
It's not until it's used up to like an hour, I think.
You got
up
a
to an
while
hour?
with
Okay.
it, yeah.
I
Okay,
think.
cool.
Let me just. I'll look
I'm
it up.
pulling it up in my book.
Because I know you have the to hit bardic inspiration and the damage bardic inspiration both on you right now, Jaren. So.
Okay. Yeah, I was tracking. I had like carryover initiative or
the next 10 minutes. So you got it for 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Well,
That's still some time. I thought it was maybe like a minute or something like that. 10 minutes is good.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe I bestowed that upon someone, I believe, as well.
Yeah, he's got both of ours.
Oh, okay.
Should we? Does anybody have a preference? Do we head north or south along the corridor?
I just throw Amaric in front of us.
Perfect.
Which way, Amaric?
He's unconscious.
Oh, Emmerich is unconscious.
Oh shit! No wonder he
Because
just
he got
fell.
knocked. Yeah, I was.
Well, I guess
Lucius
I
was-
grab him.
yeah.
I grab him by the foot with my left hand so I can strike with my right, and I'm just gonna drag him down the hall, and we're gonna go this way.
And somebody, I think it was Riz.
support that.
Wasn't it Riz that said he wanted to keep Amric alive? Like that he thought maybe
He'll
there
be
was still a
alive. He's
use?
just. Have you ever seen a guy getting drugged behind a horse?
Well, no,
This
I'm
is
just
similar to.
Not
similar to
lately.
that.
yeah. I have not seen that in real life, but
Yeah.
But I've heard of what can happen if you fall off a horse while it's running, and
Yeah,
it's
but
bad
we're not
enough.
moving it. We're not moving at 20 miles an hour. I'm gonna have my retainers drag him or carry him, whatever they feel like doing.
That's genius. That's genius. That's why we
One of
care.
them-
That's why I have you around.
They'll carry him or drag him, whatever.
But
they
The
won't.
answer is whatever we should have done that hadn't been done, our retainers did it.
Yes. I have retainers for that purpose.
As you enter the sewer tunnels, the thick smell of incense hangs in the air. Smooth stone trenches cut into the floors channel water and waste towards the area. Looks like it's a different area. Well, not where you are. These trenches are 4 feet wide and 3 feet deep, with arching stone bridges spanning them at irregular intervals. The ledge on either side of a trench is 3 feet wide. So it's 3 feet wide. Each of the ledges are 3 feet wide. The trench itself is 4 feet
There's
wide. and
sewage
3
in the
feet deep.
trench.
This one,
Sewage.
it looks to be mostly water.
I was gonna drag Amaric through the sewage. So.
You know, you can drown in 2 inches of water.
Is
And
there
again, the bottom of the trench is slightly sloped like a V, and so there is probably it's not like full up. There's maybe 3-ish inches of water, so it's not even reaching both edges of the trench. It seems to be like there's not a whole lot of water coming through right now. You would surmise that this would also be used for like storm runoff as well, just to prevent flooding.
Which way is the water flowing?
The water is flowing past you, down south.
Okay.
Yeah.
North, right?
Jaren, would you prefer that we go north or upstream or downstream?
And whoever's moving Amric, you can actually pick up Amric and move him yourself.
I think he said the retainers were gonna move him.
Are the
Retainers
two
are gonna
giant
move him.
cats the retainers? That's awesome.
Yep.
Oh my god.
I have a troop of tabaxi. Because when my tabaxi dies, I'm just going to take on another one.
The
Your squire will update. Yeah. Lucius, I say we just keep pushing ahead.
All right.
I think probably we hold up just short of the turn and then you scout ahead and see if you can ascertain what may be ahead of us or that we may face.
Sure. Let me know whenever. Feel free to stop the group whenever, and I can check out something ahead.
We'll hold fast where we're at.
Right.
Just yell if you're in trouble, and we'll be there directly.
And which direction should I go? The water.
The one you're moving.
The water also breaks off from to the right here.
Yep.
Now I can tell that it is flowing into this. This is a tributary stream, Dungeon Master.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll continue north beyond that one then. Oops. There we go. I have to keep moving all this stuff on the screen so that.
Hey,
people
Mark,
can
I went
see
all the
where
way to
we're
the
going.
corner.
Okay. There you
Going
are.
to be days.
I see you. Yep.
I'm just going to keep moving until some baddie comes and I'm going to throw Amaric at him. Doesn't matter.
Mm.
I'm big on springing the surprise.
More difficult.
There's a lot of
Lots of tunnel. Lots of tunnel. I'm going to. Can I? Is there any way that these can be extinguished? These lanterns?
Oh,
All this movement, I'm
If
gonna.
that's what you want, I can make them go out with the snap of my fingers, my friend.
All I'm saying, with all this movement, I need to get out my mouse for my cat.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of corridor ahead of us. It looks like.
And Lucius, you do see there's a door up to your right.
Okay. Well, with there's a whole system of catacombs.
Don't want light, just let me know.
Mark, these sources of light, can you explain them?
These are oil lanterns. They are hung from 1 foot long chains from the ceiling. Ceilings are 9 feet high, so these are suspended about 8 feet off the ground. There is sort of an acrid kind of a black smoke associated with it, possibly whale oil, fish oil, something like that. You're probably fish oil. It's Baldur's Gate.
They're all lit.
Now, something.
Yes,
something,
they're lit. Yeah, and a green paned glass. Yeah.
So being from Waterdeep and having some knowledge of the Lamplighters Guild and how they operate, is this something they would be in charge of, or is the local lighting of sewer lamps a household duty?
This, you would guess, this is going to be because this is on the private estate of one of the noble families. This is going to be under the strict purview of the noble family itself. They would have their own retainers, their own people to do that.
I see. So, like, servants have lit this, and recently, is that something that happens when there's not official people entering the sewers, or is this something that is done only upon special occasions? As in someone escaping. Would things be lit in the tunnel, suggesting a direction somebody would be going?
Possibly. I mean, it's not a completely far-fetched assumption.
As these seem unusual to have been lit, like daily, it seems.
Right. This is during. I mean, this is probably getting near midday. So down here, this perhaps this is just the standard operating procedure. During the day, they keep the lamps lit in case anybody needs to go downstairs and grab provisions from the cellar. Because most of all of the servants you've seen thus far are all human. Nobody with dark vision. Either that, or perhaps somebody came by recently to go through the tunnels and lit them as they went. Again, it's sort of a little bit of speculation.
how fast is the water flowing?
But do I find it unusual that both directions, I will say north and south, appear to have been lit? Or is that something that somebody from the Lamplighters Guild or whatever takes the place of that here in Baldur's Gate would have done daily?
It would. You would guess that if it was a standard daily deal, again, it wouldn't be a guild. This is the private property of one of the noble families and one of the dukes at that. So they would have.
Am I
their
experiencing
own
deja vu? Didn't we literally just say that?
Yeah. Yeah. No, it would.
We're all about the sewers. I mean,
like, what just happened?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Oh my God, Grin just mentioned that. You bastard. You beat me to it. Oh, I
yeah.
love you.
This is like
I would
deja
say
vu
it's,
all over again.
Do I get a splinter?
you could do a perception check.
I'm gonna kick this door in. Right here. There's a door right here. I'm gonna open it.
Okay. That
I'm in.
door.
Mm,
This
excuse me.
door right here. The one I'm
Uh-huh.
standing in front of.
I see it. Switching over to dynamic lighting layer, kicking open door. The door itself is not locked. It
I
opens.
don't need to kick it.
But yes, inside, you see hanging in the middle of the room from the 10-foot high ceiling are 6 3-foot long chains, each ending in a hook.
Dark. I can't
Flayed
see anything.
boar carcasses. Does oh yeah, you don't have you don't have dark vision, do you?
I'm a cat.
Do cats have do cats have dark vision? I don't think they do.
No?
In real life, they can see.
Yeah, but I don't think tabaxi actually have dark vision. Hold on, if you made tabaxi. Let's see. You can
Dark
see in
vision. You
dim
have
light
cats.
as if it were
Look,
bright light,
here,
and in darkness.
dark vision.
Okay,
You have
yeah,
cats,
no, you do.
keen sense in the
Cats
dark.
can't see
60
fine
feet if it
detail.
were bright light. Darkness at dim light.
Okay, hold on. Let me see.
I can't see colors, but I can see shades of gray.
Well, you
Because
have
there's
night
like
vision.
50 shades.
Basically, cats can't see fine detail or rich color. As a result, cats can see using roughly 1/6 of the amount of
Here's-
light that people.
But here's
need.
how it is. I basically just see 50 shades of gray. That's all I see.
I think that's true.
That's what I see.
think that's disturbing, but true indeed.
Sounds kinky.
Well, he is a little
Understand.
kinky.
Unfortunately, it is.
Interesting that there's no light in there.
But even if it's darkness, I can still see as if it were dim light. Like
Yeah, and your character, your token has dark vision, so you should.
I see blackness. Is it?
Yeah.
evil?
Because I can hit a button and see what you see, and yeah, I see nothing either. So let's
Do you see what I see?
Nothing.
do this here.
Yeah.
Welcome,
What's up,
Riz.
Riz?
What up, Mark? Coops?
Hey guys,
Hey,
Why is that completely dark?
good to be here.
You you
You made it
opted to
back
hang
safely.
back at the exit with Rhea Mantlehorn, who was guarding it from people leaving. So you're not with us.
Oh, I caught up.
Okay.
He's like, fuck you all. Leave me
And I
back there with Rhea.
He was like, ah,
Nope,
this is-
Who-
no, that's not where I am.
Who is Rhea? And where
Bastard.
did
She's
my
the-
retainer go?
she's that Death Rider, and
Oh yeah.
the Tabaxi retainers have been carrying Amric,
Oh.
and not leading with him because the
Well, I
consensus.
take Amric back and I fucking squirt the cats with my squirt gun.
Saying back.
Bad kitty. Bad.
Gladly give the cat the piece of meat back to you because they don't care.
I
Off the
squirt-
table.
I,
Off the table.
I squirt my squirt gun.
And it
Why
all
is it
goes
that-
down
why
and
is
from
it-
there.
Why is it that I want that on a shirt
Oh, you gotta
more
clip,
than I shoot my shotgun?
someone gotta clip that.
That is pretty
Mm.
brilliant.
Squirt my squirt gun.
Nice.
Look, The funeral that I was at today, the dress code was Hawaiian shirts.
Mm.
I haven't
cool.
changed out of my funeral attire.
You look adequately grim.
hmm
Or solemn. I will say, you look adequately solemn.
I didn't think I owned a Hawaiian shirt, and I dug through my closet, and I'm like, holy shit, this thing's probably like 15 years old.
I was reading about the Pearl Harbor Memorial that any sailor who was on the USS Arizona when it sank, but successfully made it off, if they wanted to, it was their choice. They could be buried. They could be buried at the USS Arizona, and they had like a whole special ceremony for it, where Navy SEALs would like take the urn and dive down and place it on the hull of the ship.
Oh wow!
And I think, yeah, it's kind of cool. You can see video of it. I think the last one who could have it done did it like a few years back, and now there aren't any more left. So.
Turn it into a Starbucks. All right. Lucius, you reach a dead end at the end of that tunnel.
Okay. I'm gonna I know that I'm not very good at this, but if it's investigation that I have to use for searching for hidden doors, that's what I'll do. And yep, there's no hidden doors here.
You find a portal
Oh.
to like Olympia and the seven heavens.
There's no non-hidden doors.
It's underneath the water. You just have to stick your head and then try crawling through.
There's an empty room with hooks.
Yes. Well, there are this room hanging in the middle of the room from the 10-foot high ceiling are 6 3-foot-long chains, each ending in a hook. Flayed boar carcasses hang from 4 of the hooks, while the remaining 2 hooks are bare.
Boar is in like
wild boar.
Pig. Okay.
Correct.
I'm gonna
boring,
have my
boring people. Boring.
Are they
people.
Are they like salted or just boar carcass? I mean,
they look like they
are smoked, or are they just hanging there?
They are salted, boring people. Yes.
It looks like they have just been they've been butchered, but this room is, again, it's a little bit colder, so it's a
storage room.
Storage room, cold storage. Yeah.
Oh, cold storage. I throw Amaric in the cold storage, and then close the door.
I squirt thunder with my squirt gun.
No, bad kitty.
This is a good place. We could hang him on one of these hooks and then come back for him later.
What works better in a squirt gun, vinegar or urine? Because I have both.
Both.
I'm pretty sure he prefers urine, so I will put vinegar in it.
We may have a party on party
60-40
problem. We may have a.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Seymour Duck.
Yeah, holy cow.
Hello.
Seymour Duck just gifted a ton of subscriptions.
Oh wow!
Hey, Seymour
Thank
Duck.
you.
Mm-hmm.
Look at all that.
I will see as much duck as you'd like.
Mr. Seymour Oprah Duck.
Okay, so
you get a sub. You get a sub. Look under your sheet. You get a sub.
I think. Oh, I just got a sub.
Really? You're using the subscription.
Yeah, we all got a
Red
sub.
Green Tomato.
Anyway,
much
I'm going
appreciation.
to close the door and leave that room now. Go to the next one. Unless somebody else is going to open a door. I'm just going to keep opening doors till we find some shit to do.
Oops.
Jaren, want to open some doors?
I'm down.
We are in a classic 2x2 formation. I've been watching a little Die Hard. Coming up in a classic 2x2 formation.
All right, you see another door up ahead to your right here. And then it looks like there's another set of double doors on your left, slightly further ahead.
We're going to the first one Jaren's on. I've got his back. I got one hand on his shoulder as he goes in, with one hand on my sword. Following him.
Hey, I remember
rating.
Thanks, Courtney. Thanks. I had them
I
on.
don't know what I see. These are either beds or unscrolled parchment. I'm not sure.
I remember last week when we ended, like we just got to this door and I was being super strategic about which directions we're going and all of it.
Yeah,
And now
so
I'm late. It's like
in all fairness, Lucius tried his best.
Hey, Riz, we just opened doors, bro.
Thanks,
We're like,
Mr.
fuck
Yeah.
it.
I half-heartedly tried to help him. I should help him more, but we're where we're at.
it's okay. I mean, there's you can create a pretty good tactic
Thanks, Deadpool.
using people just running forward, opening doors.
Roy Jenkins.
Hey, what do you know?
Yeah.
You have to remember who my saint is, bro. The Saint Leroy Rankins.
Yeah.
So
We open doors.
dungeon.
If you find Mama, just don't kill her.
In the room, or was it pretty much just empty?
What are those little?
Yeah,
house
sorry,
traps?
trying to figure out.
Are those landmines?
I'm just trying to. My character entered
Well, I thought we were playing
Tronland
Warhammer,
over here when I crawled down the little
So I
tributary.
was like, I don't know.
Well,
Warhammer.
if there's 8 doors, obviously we should open one each.
Hey,
All at the
just
same
saying.
time.
Go.
You
This
need to be an
room-
honorary paladin tonight. Like just
Oh, he's got the description of the room.
You see 2 wooden trestle tables with benches stand in the middle of the room, which is brightly lit by 6 tall wrought iron candlesticks spaced along the walls. Each candlestick stands 6 feet high and has 9 lit candles at the top of it. This looks to be a, and I said 2 wooden trestle tables with benches stand. Now there are 3 tables here, right? Yes, there are 3. But yes, there are 3 tables here. From the spillage on the tables, it looks like this is a dining area.
Okay, dry hole.
What's this door over here on the left?
I think that's gonna open. Ooh, don't open it yet. I got an idea.
Okay.
All right, stand by the door.
By the door.
Okay.
This door.
Are you ready? On
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, open the door.
Open the door.
All right.
Open.
here,
Hey, Dungeon
I'll
Master.
pop both of them.
I thought that was a
Hold on.
door.
Dungeon
I
Master.
thought we were gonna do a double envelopment. It didn't work. Sorry.
A double what?
Dungeon Master. My character is stuck in Tronland over here.
Let's do it.
I woke up in Tronland, so I get it.
You got okay. There you go.
There we go. I was trying to walk down here,
don't
and then all
think
of a
I've
sudden
ever
Tron
left
appeared, and then when I
Tronland,
tried to take a
honestly.
step back, it
I
kept
have a
me
feeling
stuck
I'm
there.
about to see somebody. Jaren, we got to get ready.
I'm in.
All right.
Okay. And
What's that? Oh, it's Jaren on the other door.
okay, y'all can see. Okay.
Yeah,
good.
that's what I was trying to see.
We were going to open the door at the same time.
Like this.
Yeah.
Inside. This kitchen is uncomfortably warm and contains a pair of brightly burning cast iron stoves with piles of wood next to them. Other furnishings include a wooden trestle table where food is prepared, as well as shelves lined with plates, mugs, pots, utensils, and jars of ingredients and spices.
We're basically in the kitchen of the mansion. Is that what I'm hearing?
This is definitely a kitchen. Yes, this could be the kitchen of the mansion. Seems a little bit far away from everything. I guess you know nobility. This would be a very odd layout. Usually they have the kitchen. Usually the kitchen is going to be somewhat separate from some of the main living areas.
Yeah.
Just the fact that the heat. And there's no air conditioning. However, this is quite a ways away.
Mark, can I detect or determine anything about the type of food that's being prepared?
Type of food?
No, for example, I'm specifically looking is this look like something humans eat, or does this look like something that not humans eat?
Yes. It looks like human, demi-human food. Again, probably a lot of the same provisions that were found in the crates in the storage room that you first came into.
Okay.
Cooking soups, stews, preparing meats. There's salt and rosemary, garlic, other things like that in jars and around. You don't find anything, that you would consider very odd or suspicious.
You guys check this door down here yet?
Just slow down, you guys.
Although very racist in assumption, one would not think this is an orc's spice cabinet.
It very well could be an orc spice cabinet.
Depending on what edition you're playing and how politically correct
Which spice girl are you?
you decide to be.
Oh, let's we can back out in the hallway and go to the double doors on the other side of the hall.
Doubles. We're gonna go to the doubles.
All right. The iron double door leading to this room has infernal runes carved into its arched door.
Ooh, this is the door, Jaren. I want to detect evil.
Yep, good call.
Let's see.
Before we open the door, oh, Mordecai just reads the goddamn ruins. Whatever.
Do all the things.
Do all the things. I'm gonna detect evil while Mordecai says, "Do not open this door for fear of your life. Everybody who looks upon the mummy king shall die of horror."
Something.
I'm sorry. All this says is employees only.
Employees must wash hands.
Pretty close. Mordecai reads, that which falls can rise again.
Huh.
What language was that in?
Infernal.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Well, that's not like the typical things you find located in signs.
Does
Located
this seem to anyone else like where they'd hide the cult?
It does sound rather cult-esque or cult-ish.
It was rather ominous.
At some point, Lucius, at this campaign, whether it's today or 5 years, I need you to say the line, "You mind if we dance with your dates?"
Say the last part again. I couldn't hear the last.
Do you mind if we dance with your dates?
With yo. Do you mind if we dance with your dates?
Still one of the best movies.
Brilliant. Well done, sir. Well
If
done.
I were in your shoes, I'd be leaving. What a great idea.
Oh my god.
All right. So we've got a spooky morning. Are your cat sense tingling, Thunder?
Yeah, can
Oh,
I?
I didn't-
I'm gonna check the door. I'm gonna inspect it too.
Okay.
Let's see here.
I didn't see.
Ooh,
He didn't tell me anything.
somebody else might want to check the door.
I checked for evil, but the dungeon master's busy typing up how evil it is.
I'll wait.
I'm just looking at his face, and I'm looking at Courtney looking over at him, and I know
Which
this
whispers.
is just not good because
Whispers,
she's
whispers, whispers.
whenever she crosses her arms and looks at him with that look, I'm like, this was bad. This was the bad idea that we were waiting for.
You're like, bad things are about to happen.
Awesome things are about to happen. I'm about to level up.
All right.
I mean, you guys are good. You're probably going to lose like 2, maybe 3 party members, but it's good.
Yeah. I'm gonna level up, and then I'm gonna be
Wait.
like, level up, level up, level up.
Oh, there's
Level
more
up,
to this
level
door.
up, level up.
It says,
So-
"Let he who enters gain level 5."
Did you say
Oh,
Thunder's
lovely.
detecting evil?
Yeah, Thunder's detecting evil.
Detect evil.
Is detect evil like a? Is it kind of like an infrared? Can I see how many evil people are behind it? Don't shake your head, Jaren. I want like infrared. I want like detect infrared, like cat vision.
For the duration, you know if there is an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you, as well as where the creature is located. Similarly, you know if there is a
Pretty
place
much.
or object within 30 feet of you that has been magically consecrated or desecrated. The spell can penetrate most barriers but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
God damn it, that door's probably got lead lining.
You can tell it's an iron door, so if it's at
That's
least
iron.
1 inch thick.
That's not iron. That's iron, not lead.
That's
True.
good for hitting ghosts with, and they'll dissipate for a little while.
Right, one inch of common metal is going to be enough to block, detect evil, so or detect good for that matter.
Door evil.
Or evil.
Do I detect evil?
Yes,
Okay.
both your retainers are just horrifically evil.
Okay, I basically then I'm gonna open the door. Fuck it.
All right. What is everybody else doing?
They're gonna
We're all
probably run the other
stretching,
way.
Watching him open the door.
They're gonna watch what happens after I open the door.
And Riz, you are way back there.
Yeah, I basically am trying to secure Amric again, and also trying to check out walls, floors, ceilings. Looking
Cats,
for
Okay,
oddities.
the cats are playing keep away from Riz with
We don't want to
Amaric's
open
body.
Right.
That's what's happening.
I flank
go.
them by myself and then backstab them.
Nice.
Riz, yeah, I've got you can move Amric around as well. So
I only know.
basically,
Hey, look, I only know one person that can flank 2 people, and that would be me. And I did that to Jack
And Lions. It wasn't just me.
and Lions. Me and
There were 2
me,
people
I
you flanked.
Chris and Lions.
Oh Lord,
That's going way back.
it's getting heavy, boys.
all right, you push on the doors and they open without any sort of resistance.
They open with a clang though, because I only want to enter if it's like a cuckoo.
I mean, yeah, you can bust those doors open.
We need to, you know.
He wants it
Alright,
to sound
hold on,
like
this is-
when the fool of a
Him.
took kicked the metal, iron stuff down the well. That's the sound he wants it to make when he opens the door.
Peregrine Took.
Fool of a took.
Oh, sweet. Just kill. All right.
There they are, the cultists.
Number 1 Trilly.
I'm gonna ask them. Oh shit! What is that? That's a statue.
All right, so
I've seen. So I heard this lore about this crazy guy named Conan, and one time he was fighting a thing called a statue, and the statue came alive. He had to rip the horn off. I'm ready to go for the horn.
So,
you got a horn. I'm grabbing that goddamn horn.
So I'm going to. So
There's
I'm
a
gonna
lot of
ask them
sexual
because
undertone to that.
I'm gonna kick the door open, then I'm gonna be like, dinner. This what our dinner is. This what our dinner is.
You open the doors with a clang. 2 rows of tall, wrought iron candlesticks light this vaulted chamber, each one bearing 9 flickering candles. A 7-foot-tall statue of an angel with white glowing eyes and a longsword stands atop a dais to the south. A 6-foot-tall fiend bristling with spines stands west of the statue, glaring at 6 or is it 5? It's 5 black-robed cultists who kneel and chant in the middle of the room, their faces hidden behind golden devil masks. 9 tapestries depicting the layers of the 9 hells adorn the walls. The thing in the middle, the barbed, spined creature, you've seen one of its type before.
Like
That's the one
Carissa.
that Amaric had.
Carissa.
Oh, it's Amaric's.
It's the other
We
kind.
just fought one of those.
These are the bigger, nastier ones.
They're the Spinides.
Spinides. Yep, the Spinides. Baddie.
Spinides.
I believe is the genus Phylus.
Spinides.
A barbed devil.
Sounds like an STD.
Kind of.
Got went down deep into this dungeon and came back with a case of Spinides.
It was a little prickly, I will say.
It stung. It stung at
Wait,
first.
hey,
and
wait,
then it
guys,
started burning.
I just realized that, because Mr. Seymour Duck works at Pornhub, and he just threw out subscriptions to everybody. It's kind of
It's
like we were endorsed by
basically-
Yeah.
We finally got that endorsement.
That's right.
That's sponsorship.
Manifested that shit.
Sponsorship. Yeah,
I
that's right.
think we can go ahead and put that graphic up on the page.
We
now.
That's
can,
right.
yeah.
We're totally-
Unofficially, unofficially,
yeah.
but yes.
We're totally
Yeah.
gonna put that on our
Unofficially,
resumes from
officially.
now on too.
I feel like Edward Norton in Fight Club when he's walking the cart through the office. He's like, and now we have sponsorship.
And now we have sponsorship.
It's okay. I can do this job from home.
Oh.
So again, sincerest thank you, Mr. Seymour Deck.
Gotta see if there's
Yeah.
like a
You know,
category
we
we
have-
can post
we
these
have-
videos to on the site.
Big
and really
props.
build a whole new
Right.
following.
We have given so much to porn. It's about time. It has given back. Honestly, I mean.
To be fair, it's been giving back since I turned 14. Maybe not so much giving, maybe more sneaking, hiding.
So do we get a surprise round because they were busy getting yelled at?
No, they were chanting, but y'all did not enter
To
in
get a
any
surprise,
sort of
motherfucker.
quiet manner. So
Ray,
as
they're
soon as the doors
chanting,
opened
Ray.
with the
They're
clan,
chanting.
They
Kill
they
everyone.
leaped
Kill them
to their
now.
feet, and
is
you
good.
I'm
see
not
them
going
pull
to
out
Satan
do
is our
weapons.
this.
So I ruined the element of surprise. Is that what you're saying?
You're chanting, Ray. You're chanting.
Well, he's saying that you would have gotten an extra attack before they were even, ready to hit you.
And but I like the dramatic entrance to have them all stop and turn, and we go, "It did what I did not is." Is what I did not is.
Honestly, let us give up a surprise round solely for that moment. I
That's right.
really do. I think that is, especially since I am as far away from the action as I can be. I think it's a great idea.
This what I did not is.
I swear to God, I'm living in the movie Big Trouble in Little China right now.
That is our crew. Oh my God. It really is.
No. You can't go right now. You're about to miss the best part. We call it the pizza dude.
I assume we're waiting for turnover before we can do anything, right?
Oh my God.
We're waiting. We're waiting for Mark
Matt,
to tell me.
I'm writing this on my whiteboard. Me and you, we have to do get help at some point.
Oh dear Lord in heaven.
I'm gonna whisper to Mordecai.
So for those of you that don't speak Infernal, you see the blood thing turn around, and it's like Ashtoshna Bartafo Kishnobra Fukata.
It bears legitimacy
I was
because
already going to.
he's able to roll his R's.
That's crazy how much Infernal sounds like Huttonese.
Ah,
I like it.
Oh.
There is not a serious Star Wars geek anywhere on this page that you're looking at right now, currently.
Not at all.
None of these
No.
people like Star Wars or like understand Hutties at all.
I thought that was a kind of food.
We don't really follow Star Trek either.
I'm in
speak
the mood for
Chewbaccanese.
some Huttonese.
None of us speak Klingon either.
Star Trek underwear going where no man has gone before to wipe out the Klingons.
And all I have to say, if you're truly a Star Wars fan, this week you'd be very excited about Danny Trejo's name.
True.
Just
He's a good
saying,
dude.
if you're truly a Star Wars fan,
Oh, it's Star Trek toilet paper. They
Are
wipe
we
out the
running?
Klingons.
Are we rolling for initiative, Mark?
Correct.
Oh
Okay.
shit!
All right, let me do that.
My roll 20 just died.
I just like the
Well,
thing.
that
Roll
sucks.
for initiative.
initiative.
Ooh, look at that. Jaren and Thunder are up at the top. What bitches? Hey, I think we should stack our banes again. We should just bane stack the cultist.
Well, so I shall be going after the Barb Devil since that's the biggest threat in the room.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We need to bane stack
Alright.
the Barb Devil.
I can do that.
Bane bomb? Did somebody say Bane bomb?
We're gonna bane bomb him. We're gonna get like 4 banes on him, and he's just gonna sit there and stab himself.
Bath bomb? What?
Bane bomb.
Okay.
What bomb?
Actually,
Kids bomb?
I will probably throw Hunter's Mark.
Everybody on there? We got Lucius, Riz, Grin, Thunder, Jaren, Elsa, Mordecai. I think that.
You don't
I
have
missed it.
Darius yet? Do you have Darius?
I do not have Darius.
Well, that sucks. Okay.
Let's do. Where? Oh, I see you. Ah, you got a 5. I can.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I can do that. Manuel.
That was weird because I thought I had my guy selected, but I didn't.
He's okay.
Thank you for finding me.
He's okay.
Or I should say, fuck you for finding me, because I would have rather rolled better than a 5.
Ooh,
But
between
that's
Grin and Thunder, who's got the higher dexterity?
Mine's 16.
I probably do. Let me see.
Mine's 16.
Thunder.
Mine is also a 16.
Ooh, each of you roll a d20.
Who has a better charisma?
I honestly think it needs to go to intelligence
Oh, fuck you.
because that's how it goes.
Yeah, if it's intelligence, he wins because I have an 8. So
I'll have you roll off. Each of you roll a d20. Higher roll just goes before the other one. That's all.
Lowest
Just
roll
because you both
dice.
got an 18.
Yes.
Brent
Ooh,
rolls it.
Grin wins it. So I'm gonna bump Grin up to 19.
Ooh.
And Lucius, I think you get a dex modifier better than a +1, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say I'm almost 100% sure you do. So you go before them.
Mark, just make sure I stay at 5.
You stay advised.
Just make sure I
Make
stay
sure
at
he
5.
stays advised.
Oh,
Yeah,
you stay at 5.
At
Okay.
Did you say
I was like,
make sure you stay imbibed?
Yes. Yes. Do
Jared,
that too.
you can go. You can you see what you see. The cultists. Again, they have those golden dragon or demon masks. None of them. Each one is slightly different than the other.
I want one of those demon masks when we're done. Just saying.
And you see the two in the front. Or sorry, the 3 in the front here. They all have scimitars, and these 2 in the back that are flanking the demon. Each one has a like a sensor, like a holy water sprinkler, and you see there's smoke coming forth from that, and they start to spin those over their head.
Oh, they want some of this?
They're just trying
Alright,
to
so
they're trying to put down a smoke screen.
the Barb Devil in the middle. Are all of the cultists, were they all sort of focused on the statue, or were they focused on the devil?
It looked like they were, well, you kind of kicked open the door for a split second. It looked like they were probably focused on the statue. Everything was facing the statue, and then everything turned around once the doors got kicked open. So had they been facing the devil, they would have been facing its back, which seems a little bit odd.
Is there any kind of just in the cursory look? Is there any, or I don't know if I can tell from where I'm at. Is there any kind of like summoning circle or assault circle around the devil?
You give me a investigation check, and you can use your religion arcana, anything like that.
Where is my investigation? If he's in the circle, and the circle's not broken, probably best to leave him in there.
Just saying.
Don't cross the salt line.
Hey man, I've watched a shitload of Supernatural.
Hey,
I
and you know what? If Thunder's playing true to character, Thunder's gonna just dive right through that salt circle. So I'm
May
really
or may
interested to
not happen.
see how he plays
Okay.
this.
He does not appear to have been summoned, so that means he's definitely with him. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So is it my go mark?
It is, yes, your initiative.
Okay, I'm going to move forward slightly. I'm going to put Hunter's Mark on the bar double.
Gotcha.
As a bonus. Go ahead. And I will unleash the chains of vengeance to attempt to grapple and throw the bar double. And I think where's my check? Hang on. Oh, shitty. But I do have bardic inspiration.
Yeah, you do. That's true. Let me roll first just to see if that's even going to do a make a difference. So he gets a okay. Oops. Oh shit! You beat him. You got him.
Okay. And I'm gonna see.
So then you can use the bardic inspiration to add to damage instead.
Well, let's see how Mark plays this out. So I'm gonna try to yank him straight through the cultists, right in and put him right in front of Thunder.
Okay. Yeah. You can do that. The cultists will get out of the fucking way.
Okay.
And you
So
try to
he's
get
grapple
him right there.
chain and he's in front of me. Can I put him one to the side?
Like right there.
Yeah, that'll work. All right. So is he prone or standing?
He's standing.
Okay. All right. So he's grappled. He's got chains wrapped around him, so it should be a little bit more difficult for him to like shit those little barbs at us this time if Thunder can get to him fast enough. All right. And I think that's all I got. So I took I put Hunter's Mark on him. That's a bonus action, and the chain's a bonus action, so that would be out for the round.
Gotcha. Nice.
Thunder, I bring you a gift.
That was you. Grin, you are next.
All right.
The room you're in has 4 carcasses of dead wild boar that have been butchered and are hanging from chains from the ceiling. Looks like a pretty standard cold storage room. However, feel free to investigate or search as you would like.
Yeah, I'm gonna search that room a little more thoroughly.
Yeah, you did hear a door clang open and some shouting happen from further down the hall where the rest of your companions are. But there you go.
Grin assumes that was Mordecai.
Grin's like fucking Mordecai, just always.
I hear that gibberish language, and I'm like, playing some trick on someone I see. Well, I'm not gonna fall for this one again.
I'm not falling for it, Mordecai. No, this is Mordecai. We're all dying. Still not falling for it. Yes, you can do an investigation check.
That's like a Magna PI roll.
I find Dragon's Hoard. Only it's not really a dragon's hoard. It's just a dead carcass.
It's a stack of dead cats.
That ain't right.
Grin, roll a D100.
Ooh.
I used to have a big 100. Looked like a golf ball. Things would never stop rolling.
82.
And there was much whispering, and the people rejoiced. Yay!
Yay.
That was your turn. So you'll be dying very soon unless you get that antidote.
I'll be dying.
And,
I'll just drink some water and walk it off.
Rub some dirt in
thunder.
Right, I'll rub some dirt in it.
Pour some tussin on it.
So I've been thinking about this just since you said my name. The
Like 3 seconds ago. I've been thinking
Yeah.
of this since you said my name 3 seconds ago.
3 seconds ago. See,
Fast thinker.
the guy right in the middle there where Jaren's got wrapped up,
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Bane on him. And because I'm 4th level, I can do like 3 other cultists too. But I'm thinking I want the fanatics, not the cultist.
Okay.
So they have to roll a
You
gotta roll
merely adopted the darkness. I was born to it. I'm Bane.
and they have to speak with the Bane voice.
That's right.
Ah,
Let's see. He
Up to
gets a
3
save.
creatures. Wait. Whenever the target, they have to make its charisma saving throw. And I can get
Charisma.
3 creatures. And then they have to roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from their attack or saving throw. Yeah. What? In the butt. What?
Mhm.
In the butt.
All right. So which you're going after the 2 fanatics and
No,
the
and the
demon?
big guy in the middle. The big
Okay,
guy,
so the
spiky
demon.
dude. I kind of want to cast it on the statue tube just because, but I'm not gonna. I have a
Here's the
feeling that
demon.
statue's gonna come to life.
Oh, what's your spell save DC?
My spell save DC?
Yes.
What does that mean?
When you cast a spell that requires a saving throw, the difficulty is determined by your it's 8 plus your proficiency modifier plus your spell casting modifier. So it's gonna be 8 plus whatever your charisma bonus is plus your proficiency bonus.
My charisma bonus is a 2.
Okay,
But
so it's 10.
I don't know what my charisma. I have a charisma. It says a 4 there.
Okay, so it's a 6 total. So you have a 14 as your
Wait,
spell
but-
save DC.
But I don't know what my spell casting is. Proficiency bonus is 2. My charisma has a 4.
So yeah, so it always starts. So no matter what whether you're a mage, a sorcerer, a cleric, a bard, whatever, if you cast a spell that requires the opponent to make a saving throw, that means they have to beat whatever your DC is, which is your difficulty class.
Ooh, I need
difficulty.
more charisma. I need to make that higher, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, and as you level up, your proficiency bonus will increase too. So like Dave Jack Landorian in Everyone Dies, I think his base spell save DC was at like 22 or 23.
Oh
So
shit. Okay.
Yeah, but that's a level 20 wizard with a 22 intelligence.
This is why I play barbarians. So I get it.
But yeah, so no, that's very good. You basically at your level, you probably have about the maximum you could possibly
And I beat him, right?
and you beat it. Yeah, he missed it.
Good.
So the devil is now baned.
What about the fanatics?
Oh, look at me! I have a face full of pipes like an organ. Let's see. So he is, actually, let's do this one with the arrows in the back. There we go. He's banned. And the fanatics, we'll just roll once for each of them.
Do they have negatives?
No.
Well,
But
that one didn't do it.
Yeah, they both. Yeah, I just rolled once for the both, so they both. failed.
Oh, and I get one more. Oh no, I get all three. So that's all three of them. Nice.
And then how long does that spell last? I'm guessing it's
full minute.
It's a concentration spell, correct? Probably.
No.
No, it's not.
No, it all it takes is a drop of blood.
No, if it's a concentration spell, you just can't cast another concentration spell.
Oh, it says you
concentration up to 1 minute. Yeah. So that means if you get hit in melee combat, you have to make a concentration check to maintain the spell, and also you can't cast another spell that requires concentration and keep that one going at the same time. It's like you can't cast invisibility and fly at the same time because they both require you to concentrate. So once you cast one, if you cast the other one, the first one ends and the second one takes place.
Unless you get a level 20 boon.
Mm-hmm.
It allows you to do that.
I don't have that. Wait a minute. Oh, there it is. What about it lasts 1 minute?
Yes, gotcha. Which should probably be sufficient. So you cast Bane, and that is a one action. Okay, so that's what you did. Do you have a bonus action that you would like to take as far as anything? I'm not sure what if you have any bonus actions, but now would be the time.
My bonus action would just be super fast speed and agility, so I'm not going to do anything with that.
And would you like to get to within melee range? Do you want to advance next to Jaren, or are you cool staying where you are?
Well, Jaren's got him all wrapped up, right?
Correct.
I'm gonna pull a flanking maneuver next to this statue right here, or this thing, because I'm gonna try to light him on fire.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah. It's a candle iron candle holder that's
I
about.
wonder how much damage it would be. I wonder how much damage it would be if I tried to stab him with the 9 candles. Just curious.
I dare you to find out.
Yeah, we might end up doing that.
You're like, I have all these weapons, but fuck that. Look at this thing. Look at my shiny new toy.
It looks like a trident to me. So it's just a shiny trident with 9 sticks.
You're like, look, Jaren, this thing's on fire. Lucius.
I don't think the devils don't, they're immune to fire, so I don't think that's gonna work.
Pretty much. But in all fairness, I did try Hellish Rebuke on one last week, purely just to watch the fire.
that was more of a fuck you move. Like, I don't give a shit.
Pretty
I know
much.
this ain't gonna do shit, but fuck you.
Is it my turn?
And I think, Lucius, you have your hit points backwards. I think you have 28 total, yes, and 18 currently, rather than you have 18 total
right.
and 28 currently.
That sounds
there we go.
correct.
I just switched it. Yes, so Lucius, it is your turn.
I am, you know what? I am gonna hold my action until Mordecai's, and act right after he acts.
All right, so we'll do these guys. And Thunder, I'm hoping you subtracted a spell.
Or rather, not right after, but at the same time as him.
Okay, gotcha.
Like, we're working together, as far as I know. I hope he does what I asked him to.
Yeah, well, I'm going to try.
Okay.
Thunder, unless your sheet is your charisma is actually, you have a +2 charisma. You have a 15 charisma and a proficiency bonus of 2, so your spell save DC is actually a 12, not a 14.
But what is that? But what's that other? There's another thing there that says 4. Like under my charisma, it says 4. And wisdom says 2, intelligence says 1. No, because I have a plus on my charisma because I'm a cat. I don't know, but there's a 4 there.
That's
I'm staring at your character sheet right now. Charisma. There's a big 2 and
but look
15.
at the saving throws. Well, then maybe
right.
that's
It's what you wish it would be.
Those are, that's if you need to make a saving throw against somebody else. That's
Oh.
not your saving throws against other people.
I just read the 4.
Gotcha. No worries. Yeah, we'll keep it as is. We'll give him Bane. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. But
Oh,
make
the other
sure
one anyway?
you subtract that spell from the number of spells that you can cast.
I don't even know how many spells I can cast. Again,
Which-
barbarian paladin.
Which troubles me slightly. I don't even know how many spells I can cast. I cast Fireball. You're
I think I
paladin.
can cast. I think I can only cast.
I
I can cast.
didn't
3
ask
spells.
what class I was. I told you I cast Fireball.
I can cast 3 spells if they're all first level. Because I'm 4th level, but I can't, like the first level, you can't cast shit, and then you can only detect. Or
Yeah, but
you
it's
can only
like
do
paladin spells. Like there's, you have a list.
There's like 4
It's
paladin
not just,
spells. you
It's
do.
not just
not like
any
normal
spell.
spells.
Yeah.
Oh, look, I have a book of spells. It's a whole box of them. These are paladin spells.
I mean, you
See?
have me curious now, so I'm actually going to look up your spells.
Could open the player's handbook. It would.
Yeah,
tell me, I'm sure.
that's what I've got right here.
Yeah.
Hold on, I got one of those right here.
Yeah. So, I mean, you have quite a few. It's not like the old paladins, which had like basically nothing.
My player's handbook's falling apart.
But they cap you at 5th level spells.
All right. So you see the 2 fanatics in the back as they're swinging those censers with the smoke pouring out of them. They start chanting an infernal,
Om Shiva.
and you can almost see
Shiva.
like a sort of like a shimmer of heat go over their bodies. They have almost like the predator starts. Looks like they have some sort of infernal type protection. Let's see. And now we will be to Riz. Riz comes running down the hall. No, wait, I have Amric. I have. Oh, God.
All right.
Matt, you have 3 spells you can cast.
Oh,
a day.
I thought I could cast 3 spells.
Yeah, 3 first levels a day.
See, I'm not entirely clueless. I think I read it somewhere.
All right. I
In your
will
book.
walk up. Let's see here. 1, 2.
I picture you like
3.
walking up with a cane and like, taking the cool pimp walk
6.
and then like spinning it as you like look through the door like, hey.
Yeah, pretty much.
You guys are in
I
here doing stuff. Look at that.
I don't run or anything. I just walk up. And I can't. Okay, there we go. So what I found out is that on like 100, I think it's 130. Yeah, if you're looking straight up, you can't turn your thing because the little square to turn your guy is right underneath the little circle thing.
You got to zoom in. Or
Wow. It's
yeah,
really.
yeah. I had to zoom in like to 170 to
to make
knock it
work
out
again.
there. Yeah.
I'm really glad you made it so clear.
Yes. That is what the wrist does, is promotes clarity in all things.
The little circle thing when you're Never mind.
Have you clicked on your icon before?
Never.
Okay. Okay. Well, when you do, like these 3 little circles of different colors pop up over the icon,
Yeah.
and then like right underneath it, there's a circle, and right to the left, a little higher to that one, there's another circle. Well, the one that's right below it, if you're at 90 or 100%, the little square icon with the line that goes up to meet the square,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's covered up by the circle, like the one that's right below it, and you can't turn your character. It's so frustrating. When you click on your icon,
Yeah.
you're gonna find out about this, especially if you have your guy looking up.
Okay.
Or if you just never click on it again, I mean, or ever continually, like you've been doing, then you never have that problem.
That's true.
Okay.
That's true. I almost gave up on clicking on my icon because I couldn't figure it out. I'm like, I'm not clicking anymore.
Okay.
No more icon.
Clicked next to my icon.
I'm just gonna smile and nod, just generally. So if you see me smiling and nodding, you can take that as read that I understand what you're talking about.
You know, sing a fucking song.
What do you do with a drunken Darius? What do you do with a drunken Darius?
dark elf? What do you do with a drunken dark elf? What do you do with a drunken dark elf down in the dungeon?
Oh god, I said obvious the devil.
In the sewers.
Obviously the devil.
So you see these 2 cultists pull out their brass swords, and they flank Thunder. The first one gives him sort of a nick across the thigh, and the second one ends up getting a critical hit on him with advantage, and slashes him across the Achilles on the other leg. This other cultist advances on Jaren and hits him with a solid blow that he just barely is able to keep from turning fatal, slashing us right across basically your upper arm and up into your pauldron. But now the barbed devil will go, and you see it reach out both of its hands as it's caught up, and it fires just start cackling around its arms, and it pushes forth, and you see bursts of flame shoot out towards both Thunder and Jaren. First against Thunder. Oof.
Rolling against.
He hit and dropped you.
Drop me? Hit
And against
me or
Jaren.
Jaren? Wait, did I
you,
just
Thunder.
die?
Yeah.
Who hit me?
Both the cultists did, and then the demon did as well.
How did he take off so many hit points? Oh, they both hit me all at the same time.
How did
Yeah.
they, how did they hit
I
me
thought
so
he
They
hard?
flanked you. 16, I don't think is 16 gonna hit Jaren. No,
My
your AC
character sheet.
17.
My AC is an 18.
Oh, and he actually has Bane.
No,
fuck.
my character, yeah, my armor class is 19, and they both have Bane.
No, the 2 regular guys don't have Bane, but the demon who just dropped you does. He hit an AC 23, so even if he
I have a
rolls the
19.
minus, yeah, I know.
Oh,
So he gets a minus
yeah,
1
I
to his
know.
attack. So yeah, he hit AC 22 instead of AC 23.
I had 36 hit points. How did I go down to 4?
The first guy hit you. Let's see now. They
Only
they flanked
27.
you. First guy hit AC 21 for 4 points of damage. The next guy hit, he critted for 5 points of damage, so he did 9 total. And then the fire did 14 for a total of 23 points of damage. And you were not at max hit points. I believe you were at 19, Then you lost 4, so you're at 15. Then you lost another 5, so you're at 10. And now you just hit. Yeah, now you just took 14. So yeah, you're.
Oh, goddamn. He about to die. For those who are about to die.
You have 3 spell slots.
Leroy, ouch.
Boy. Oh.
Yeah,
I
so
have
the
3
demon
spell
basically,
slots,
even though it's wrapped up in chains, you see it just get engulfed in flames, and it pushes its hands out as far as it can, one towards you and one towards Jaren.
All I know is I
Jaren
made a
manages to
credit
just
card
sidestep it.
payment and I died at the same time. So fuck, whatever.
Well, and you're not dead yet. You didn't take like massive damage.
You've been mostly dead all day.
Now, Elsa.
If only Elsa could destroy the devil that is directly to her 12 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
I love the look on Courtney's face. She's like, "This is important. I need to roll good."
No.
Mostly dead all day.
Question though, I have
I just died.
I have greater.
He's only mostly dead.
He's only mostly.
I don't think, have we even taken a long rest? Have we just leveled our way back to health and spell slots this entire
That's
time?
it.
Yeah, pretty sure
what
that's
we've done.
We did level
Level
up.
our way
We
back.
leveled up. Level up. Level up.
Yeah.
Level up. Level up. Level
So
up.
is that the secret to never resting? You just level constantly.
You
That's
just
easy.
keep
Why didn't we
leveling.
think of this before? We
The
should have
problem,
done
the
this.
problem runs into at a certain point. There's this this kind of curve you hit, right? Where at a certain point you can't kill enough stuff before you need a long rest.
Totally can. You might want to just blast that guy who's in front, though. Get that guy out of the way.
Okay, and then I can do my 20 feet back, right?
Oh, you 10 feet. But yeah. But just probably try to, because right now anybody who tries to go and help Thunder is going to have to get through that cultist who's standing in the way
Then I'm gonna do the
with his
magic.
golden demon mask and his big brass sword, which he's swinging around over his head.
You see, Mordecai, I'm becoming a bit concerned that our plan may not work.
What plan?
I do not want to go into this room all of a sudden.
Send in the feline infantry.
Hairball blast.
Hairball.
Laser cats.
Mark, are we who are in the hallway? Are we aware of everything that's going on in that room? That's
You definitely hear
far
sounds of combat. Absolutely. And I said anybody who could speak or understands Infernal. I whispered to the Infernal language to hear what the demon was yelling. Everybody else just heard a Oshkosh Dushkar Ufargana.
We who are in the hall salute you.
was I included in that? I don't see anything.
You speak Infernal. You should have gotten it. I whispered it to the Infernal language. So.
I don't think I am in that.
I didn't see it either, actually. I heard you say it, but I never actually saw what it was that he said.
Yeah, I have no whispers from you.
Last thing I got was the door that I read, I think.
Interesting. Here, I'll do it again. Here.
Last whisper I have from you is a spine, devil, or demon in the
People see that?
shaman tongue.
Nope. You see that? Cool.
Nope. See nothing.
Oh, I do.
Not speak Infernal?
I do.
Did you roll a 1d4? I see a 1d4 roll.
No. So I'm taking it. I'm guessing Riz does not speak Infernal then, or no Infernal.
Here, I'll show you what he speaks. Boop, 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 boop. Look at that. There it is.
Oh, okay. Let me see. There might be. Excuse me. Let's edit this. Nope, I do not have you. Can be edited and controlled by. Nope. Okay, so let's do.
I've been wondering about that like the last couple weeks. Like you were saying, oh, there's infernal stuff's going on, and I'm like, I'm ignorant.
It says, kill them all except for the lady, bring her to me.
Yes.
Michael,
so
Michael
right now,
Jackson says, don't be ignorant.
the people that I have that are included in the Infernal language: Mordecai, Elsa, Jaren, and Riz. Am I missing anybody else who speaks that?
I do not believe that
That's
I
a lot of
speak that
infernal in one party,
infernal
honestly, though.
language.
Jesus Christ.
You're missing me, but I don't speak infernal.
Yeah, okay. No,
You're gonna be missing me more because I'll be dead. I'm dead now. I'm dead now, but my new tabaxi is gonna be something special.
You know who don't be missing you? The bad guys.
They
I
fucking hit me
I
every time.
I speak the language of love, which is universal.
Did you get that one, Coobs?
Yes, I see it
All
now.
right, cool. There you are. And now Elsa, sorry.
Is Amric conscious, or am I
I'm sorry?
pulling him? Is Amric conscious, or am I pulling him by the hair?
He's unconscious. Yeah, since
Still
you knocked him out.
unconscious?
Yeah, somebody pistol whipped him, or hit him with
Yeah.
That might have been me.
I'm
And
pretty sure I
cutlass, the,
pummeled hit
yeah.
him because I asked
Yeah.
about that if you can pull him back.
I actually said that, and I said that before I did it, but he was still talking to us when you weren't there, and so I was like, oh, I'm pretty sure Riz did this already. So, and then
If
I hit him with the
anyone
pommel of my
if
sword.
anyone suggested it was
So
a
he got
free
double pummeled.
Yeah, so he
anyone
woke back up.
suggested it was a free for all, smack
Yeah, you're-
anybody, I would have smacked him too.
I think just click on it one. Magic.
Oh dear lord.
Oh, and I need to take this down.
Mm-hmm. So 3 glowing darts. So roll.
Bing, bing, bing.
Oh,
Oh, are you aiming them all at one person or splitting them in threads?
Yeah, it's on your character sheet. We included it last time. So.
Is it
we didn't do
splitting it in?
glowing dirt. We did it
What is it?
for
Not
the-
in thrice.
Did we? If
We did it for.
go to, and then go to core.
Maybe we did.
Ice ray. Oh, gotcha. You're right. And up there, that doesn't say. There's no.
Ice knife, shield, dagger, short bow, bolt front.
For us. Oh shit. Yeah. No. Look at that. Okay. So yeah. I'll have to add that to your.
So wait,
to your
what
sheet.
do I roll then?
1d4 plus 1 for each. So you roll 1d4 plus 1 3 times.
Wait, do I have to type that out?
You can type it up, or you can go to a little dice roller over here.
So I just do one.
Uh huh.
Like that?
Mhm.
Do I add something? Just one?
Oh sure. Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
The
4. Oh yeah. There you go. Yeah, I was gonna say, fuck, you could do that. Ooh, nice. There's a full. Yeah. Now do 2d4. So and then we'll add it to. Oh, 2d4 plus 1.
so
Okay.
You don't think that? Well, I was
2d4
thinking-
plus 2. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. You want to do one at a time?
Because what if the second one gets that guy?
Ah, gotcha. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Okay. So the first one does 5 points of damage, slams into him. Boom. He is still up. Although it looks like there is now a nice quarter-sized hole smote through his left breast.
Roll again.
Bam, for 3 more. This one strikes through his forearm, but he is still standing. And 2. So that one, you see that one score the side of his head.
And then I'm going to pop back. 10 feet?
Yep.
There.
And now it is Mordecai and Lucius.
Oh, yes, it is. Here we go, Lucius.
Mhm.
I'm going to pop into the room. I've got a multitude of fire control cantrips, and they all kind of work similarly. How many of these candelabras would you allow me to snuff? I want to attempt to kill all the lights if I can.
What does it say? What is it? Pyrotechnics, I believe, is one of them.
Says
The
you
verbiage
know,
is
he's
different. on all of them.
Mordecai.
I've got control flame, thaumaturgy, and what's the other one? There's one more that has fire control. It might just be minor illusion or prestidigitation. A control flame I've got as well.
It's within a 5-foot cube. Yeah, control flames. You could do. Yeah, it would be within a 5-foot cube, so you could do one at a time. But there's a bunch of them, so that's probably not going to be
That's so
cost
weak.
effective. What was the other one was thaumaturgy?
Yeah. One of
What
them
it-
reads multiple, just says flames, plural. It doesn't really. They all kind of read differently, which is weird.
You cause flames to flicker.
Dim.
Will change color.
Okay, I want to change the color of all the flames to black.
That's good. I like that. Black flames may just do it.
I see some candle flames and I want them turned black.
I want them
Well,
They literally look like black and white flames. You know, like
thank
like
you,
you're watching,
thank
you're
you,
watching flames
Marcus,
on
for
rolls.
beating me to that. By the way,
1970s.
Fine. I choose charcoal. I choose the color charcoal.
Can I do anything that would actually make a difference as far as making it difficult for the enemies to see? Because if not, I will do something different.
Not with any of those spells. Yeah,
That's
you would.
a bummer.
Yeah. There's just too many different light sources in this room to try to extinguish them all with ones. I mean, if you had like, I don't know, like control wind or fucking wall of wind or something like that.
I mean,
I'm trying to think. Like, I know, like, Jesus Christ, you know that there's a 9th level wizard spell that could do it. But
it shouldn't
Is
I'm
take.
there
trying
now?
to think of like lower level
That's a
shit.
bummer though, man. It shouldn't take a 9th level wizard spell to
I'm sure
snuff
there's.
candles. Is the
I'm sure
bummer.
there's.
Can you
Yeah.
use your control water and just move water over them?
It's 5
He
feet.
missed
It's
them all.
slow. It's so slow. You can only do it
Thunderwave
5
would probably
feet
do
at
it.
a time. The
You
only
can
other
hit at
thing that I
least-
can do is there's like a
You get like 2.
what is it?
Could knock them. You could knock all of them down. Just run by and push them over. That's what Thunder would do.
It's the puff of wind from prestidigitation. Yeah, I don't think again. It's all in. Lucius, I'm sorry. I don't think I can do it. I've only got one of these left, and it's worked so many times before. So fuck it. I've got one spell slot left, and I'll pop levitate on Spiky Boy again, and that'll be my last 2nd level spell.
Yo, I think you should take a level of Artificer and make a Dumbledore lighter that extinguishes all lights.
Oh, there it is. Right.
Constitution saving throw.
All right, so I will move into like this area over here, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck him. I don't have anything I can do to like.
Does he have Bane on him? Does that affect his saving throw if he has Bane?
He gets a minus D4 to any attack roll. I know that.
Yeah, never mind.
And he gets or saving throw. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
he'll
still you get a 20.
Yeah. Okay.
But good job bringing it up though.
I've been doubly useless. Your turn, Lucius. I hope you find your attack more rewarding than I did.
Yeah. I mean, it's not as
Alright, you
cool.
just-
I wouldn't have held my initiative, that's for sure. But I'll still do it. Because it'll still add value, hopefully. Oops, I don't know why it didn't roll. I guess there it goes. There's nothing to roll anyways, but I was going to cast Fairy Fire, and of course they had to move so that I can't get all of them.
Oh,
Which is why I was like,
shit.
damn, it really sucks that I waited all that time then, because I could have got them all at one time with Fairy Fire if I hadn't held my
The fact
initiative.
that Thunder just went unconscious means that his concentration is broken.
What
So
does
the
that
Bane
mean? Oh.
effect
so
ends on all.
Bane's gone.
No, just because I'm unconscious doesn't mean I'm not thinking.
He's dreaming of all sorts of sexy Siamese calico cats. Like, oh boy. Like, ooh, is that one a Persian? Oh.
need to start rolling up my barbarian. Don't worry.
It's basically the Andrew Lloyd Webber play going on in his dreams. Mr. Mistopheles?
Yes. So you do fairy fire on each object in 20-foot cube within range.
Yeah,
So,
I'm trying to figure the one. I mean, I guess these 4 are probably my best bet, right?
Correct.
I
Yep.
can't. I
Which
can't.
gets.
I would end up not
Yeah,
being
you
able to
can't
get
get
these
that.
guys.
Right, but you do get the other 4.
Yeah.
So the demon will save. Devil, whatever his name is.
Because he just gets to.
He gets a save, right?
Well, you said he will save.
Oh, I said he gets a save.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you said
Fails
he'll
attempts.
save, like it's just a given. And I was like,
You're like,
oh,
"Ah,
so it's one of those types of situations, huh?
You don't even have to roll. Shit.
Yeah.
It's a dex
Yeah.
save.
Incidentally, yeah. The plan was, and it wasn't much of a plan. It was just like, well, Mordecai's going to turn the lights off, and then I'm going to hit him with fairy fire, so that they don't get to see us. I mean, the demon probably wouldn't have any trouble, but
And
maybe
Mordecai runs in the room. Aha!
Shit, I
Hey,
can't do
Lucius,
it.
how do I turn all the lights off?
I was like, hey, can you turn the lights off? He was like, I was already going to. And so I was like, all right, cool.
This guy here. What is his save? Okay.
Where did I list my... Is it back in spell? Spell save DC is 14, so if he rolled a 15, yeah, he'll definitely get that, unless he has any kind of any penalty from anything. No longer, I guess.
All right, so this guy did not save. So he is outlined and
Any of the people that are outlined, obviously for those that didn't read what the spell does, it gives you advantage on your attack rolls.
ooh, nice. The 2 guys in the back, I'll just have them roll. They Dex. Ooh, all right. They did not save either.
Woot. So that would have been way more cool if like the lights had just gone out too, but
Right.
I see Mordecai.
Like I did my part.
Mordecai's hiding in shame. What'd you say?
Ooh, nice. Darius, 'tis your turn, sir.
I will move here. See what I see. If you can explain to me the situation, what I can see from here.
Oh.
Yes, you see Thunder is down, and he's got 2 of these cultists are sort of circling around him, but now it looks like they're eyeing Jaren. Jaren, currently, you see him. He has a long length of chain wrapped around his arm that's wrapped around this demon in the middle of the room. And then there are other, here, I'll just do, there are other, 2 other guys in the back whirling sensors, and another cultist who is attacking Jaren. The cultist and the 2 guys whirling the sensors are all lined in fairy fire. They're glowing, which will give you advantage to attack.
Alrighty, just give me a moment. For some reason, my computer's being stupid.
Ooh, thank you. Tea. Tea time.
Seriously, Kat.
Would you like more tea? More tea, but I haven't had.
So within my like 30 feet away from me, those that are 30 feet away from me, I'm going to cast oh my god, I'm chasing
Chasing the
insane.
dragon?
All right.
What?
I'm going to do that
Some fun
on
shit.
any villainous creatures that I can see within 30 feet.
If you take a 5-step move, you'll be able to get the guys in back. Right now, they're 35 feet away from you. So you just have to step into the door.
We'll do.
Just step on into the door. Just come on
I
in
will do.
5 more feet.
Aha! Now the trap is sprung!
The iron doors close behind you with a clang.
And fuck you, you fucking half-orc bastard.
No, not us doing it. That you just like the trap was sprung. That's what I was thinking. Like it sounded like the DM was luring you behind those big iron doors.
Just step into the door. Step on in.
Kuchong, kuchang.
All you have to do is take one step inside the room, and you can get everybody in there. Just one step in.
So it says a creature.
Oh.
A creature of your choice that you can see within range.
Oh,
Proceed
that
to-
sucks. What looks most powerful to me within that 30?
Oh, definitely that barbed devil. That thing is fucking mean. Although the guys whipping the sensors around, they also seem like they mean business.
If I'm gonna try to go for something that I'm familiar with, Barb Devil would not be that. So like the most terrifying cultist I can see.
Normal, humanoid looking from this plane.
Right.
From this plane.
And who should I attack?
Something
First
that
of
will
all,
get that will
no.
get my joke.
Yeah. Something that will appreciate the humor behind a half-orc bard.
Nice. All right, so I'll probably go with this guy over here on
Right.
the left of the screen. Spell save DC of 13, and he has to make a Wisdom saving throw. Let's see.
Is he still baned?
Okay.
No, he's not baned anymore because there
No,
was no
yeah,
bane bomb
because-
that was dropped. There was just the one bane.
Correct.
Yeah, I put Hunter's Mark on him, not me.
Yep.
Please suck.
Ah!
Oh, god damn it.
He
Well,
did
that's what I do.
He
I
chuckled.
stand
He
there and-
chuckled, but it wasn't. He
I
gave you the
stand
courtesy
there and-
laugh.
You
I
should
stand
come
there
hide in
and
shame
be-
in the corner with me, Cody.
I stand there and be ineffective. That's what I do.
This is the shame candelabra over here.
Right.
Come join me in
Well,
seclusion.
Just a few more steps
Now,
inside the room.
it is
Actually,
Joe.
can I move out?
Sure.
I will do
Yeah.
that. I think it was there.
You saw it.
Yeah.
And
He's
I
fixing
will
it around.
and I will draw at that point I will draw my longsword and be like, well, that shit didn't work.
But, Jaren, perhaps you ought to come back over here where these steel doors can be utilized if necessary. You see, we're missing some of our other frontline fighters.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Grin he thought that Lucius had a great idea when, in the middle of battle, what you should do is, try to find the vintage of wine and look around the room.
Hey, I'm not arguing that logic.
Grin's making a charcuterie plate with the boar.
I mean,
Like, I know,
all,
Lucius
all
is
I
great,
will,
goes
all
good
I
with the
will say
wine.
about that, Grin, is it appeared that you had no idea what you were doing when you were looking at those wines earlier.
I think our problem is if we try to back out of the room, we're going to leave Thunder exposed.
Well, yeah, I am concerned about
Understood.
that as well. However,
Well,
perhaps I can do something about that from here.
Okay. Are you
Listen, what I'm saying is that it's far easier to fish out one body than it is two.
I like where your head's at. Okay.
Yes, and
Jaren will utilize the Chains of Vengeance to try to throw the Barbed Devil through the cultist and the candelabra. So basically, a sweep from right to or left to right, rather, releasing him. So I'm trying to throw them into that wall so that I can then be a hasty retreat towards Lucius, who is offering cover. So I think that's probably an athletics check mark. Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Courtney, what did he say?
Shove.
He said do it with advantage. Okay.
No.
Heard.
That's what I heard too.
You're on our team.
That's what I heard too.
That's the next shirt I want. If you're gonna do it with advantage.
Do it.
You should have advantage on any of the dudes that were lit up with
Smiling
fairy
John.
fire, which I think that's this guy. I think he.
I only do
I
it.
still have advantage on advantage. Actually, you're right. I did not use advantage that last turn.
No,
It worked
you
out.
have it.
Still have it.
You have
You are correct.
you have a bonus dice you can roll to hit, and then also to damage. Right, one from each bard. But then on top of that,
is correct.
this guy right in front of you, this cultist, I believe, and then these two cultists as well, were hit with fairy fire, which means that your attack roll gets advantage from that. So you can actually add dice, add numbers to the dice roll, and then also choose which dice roll to take.
Well, I think we're going to see how Mark rolls on this one.
Yeah, because you're technically
the
attacking.
score there is I really need to throw the demon through that guy, because then that negates their ability to attack on top of me when I bounce out.
I guess you're actually attacking the demon, which does not have anything.
Yeah, I think technically that's the way it's going to work.
Yeah, he resisted your attempts to throw him.
Let's see.
I'm just in the sacrificial cat army in.
He said.
So if I have advantage, is that a reroll or does it add to it?
It would be, well, when you so on your first roll, it rolled an 8 and a 7. So like when I rolled a 16 and a 19. 16 is my regular roll. If I had advantage, it'd be a 19. So yeah.
Okay, so that didn't work. I think that counted as my action. I will.
He's still grappled. He is still grappled.
I'm tracking.
And of course, you can choose to end the grapple at any time.
I'm going to have to because I have to run away from him.
Run away.
Okay. All right. I will move to the. All right. I'm going to assume you're going to give me a tackle opportunity here as a backup. So
if you just
let me know when you want to roll that one.
True.
Wait, can't he just withdraw?
I can actually move 2 more squares, but that's kind of the limit of where I need to ungrapple him. So I didn't know if you wanted to do that. I don't know which order of operations.
Can he not do a defensive withdrawal?
Yeah, if he's a rogue, he can do the disengage, or you can choose to disengage as a full round action, as your action. Dash disengage. Yeah, but he already used his action. Unless I was gonna say if he's a fighter, he could use his second wind and then get another action, which he could disengage.
Okay.
All right. So the thing is going to take a swing at you with its claw. I'm going to give it disadvantage, just because you still have it grappled with your chains. So it hits. Yeah, it hit AC 19. That's still going to hit for 9.
Okay, you got that one, and then I will move my last. So that's 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I can make it right to Lucius's side.
I feel like we're level 4 and the monsters are all level 6.
Well, yeah. This is like the encounter with. Oh shit, you weren't there. That was Johnny. The encounter with the frost giant sorcerer, where you guys had everybody just been mowing through us. So they're just like, this guy's fucking nothing. We're just gonna, Johnny's like, I killed all your friends. And then he cast this fucking spell that basically almost wiped the entire party, killed the fucking ranger, froze everybody.
Oh,
it was awesome.
That was terrible.
Yeah, that was brutal. I hadn't quite read the whole spell. I was just like, oh, this looks really cool. And then I'm like going, holy shit, Jesus Christ.
Oh, you suckers got hit while I was safe in his belly. Suckers.
There.
Okay.
I don't like that I'm the only one. In this room.
Yeah. I had to fight
I
the
think we're
urge
gonna
to
need to
close
shut
the
the door.
doors. Yeah.
Let me out. There we go. Grin. Let's see now. As a free action, bonus action, as an interaction. During your turn, you can communicate freely within the game within reason. You can also interact with one object or feature for free as part of your movement or action.
Pull me in,
Interactions. Open or close a door. So there you go. That would be it.
Can he pull a willing party member through the door?
Unfortunately,
no. I think that would be a second interaction.
Let me see. What I might be able to do if we survive to the next round is like wrap a chain around Thunder and pull him through the door. But that means we need to keep everything away from the door.
Thunder, you need to make a death save. It's a D20.
Hey, you didn't even let me go.
Oh, I'm sorry. Grin. Shit. Oh, shit.
He just assumed you were still making your charcuterie board.
No, I sigh and say, it sounds like those idiots got themselves into trouble again, and I'll use a dash action. So,
dash in and dash out and come get me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give you the third base round to home sign. As you're coming around the door.
Keep going. Keep going.
Get to Thunder. Get to Thunder. Get to Thunder.
I can't quite make it there, but so I'm charged down the hallway. I got my
his retainers in to get him.
He's got his pistol out. He's going, ah!
I do like Russ's idea. My retainers can come and get me.
Yeah, it's in the retainers.
I would say that.
Like
if they're making it known that Thunder is down and in there and everybody's kind of like tweaking, I'd be like, send his retainers in.
I mean, they can go and valiantly die at your side. I mean, you've got one that just like he's a porter. He just basically holds shit, and the other one like holds and like polishes your armor and your shield, and you have two butlers. You have two 0-level butlers.
But they know the cat hip hoppity.
Charge that demon.
But if we grab them by the scruff of their neck and we throw them in there, they'll land on their feet and grab and go.
Just long enough for Mordecai to get out.
They come out your mats.
Just a herd of cats. That'll freak the demons out.
I mean, as soon as
Thunder, now you can make your death save. It's actually on your character sheet.
There's a spot that says death save. Awesome.
Yeah. Right? Fucking metal, right?
Hey, all right. It's a good roll.
Made it.
Oh, hell yeah. Nice. So on your character sheet, we will put...
Yes, I got it.
Oh, nice. Good. Holy shit. Sweet. Nice.
Hey, I mean, when I'm half dead, I can actually read the character sheet.
Like I got nothing else to do. Lucius,
what is this?
Nice.
Now, don't think that I'm gonna make any fucking like mathematical equations like you do when you roll dice. But...
I am going to see here. I can't do that one. I don't have the right kind of heals. Yeah, I don't have the ranged heals, so I'm just going to have to use offensive magic until We can get to you, sir.
I mean, everybody, unless I don't know if people have used their potions of healing, but everybody did start with a potion of healing. So
I'm about to.
Yeah, I
started with the potion of healing.
Mhm.
I don't remember this.
that is part of the starting kit and equipment. And
But
then,
now it will be the case.
One potion.
I believe that this point right about here is, or maybe here.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna cast Shatter right there.
Okay, so as an interaction, you open the door.
Oh,
and then you're gonna cast
wait,
Shatter.
who closed it?
Jaren.
Did he really?
More time.
Yeah.
You closed the door?
Yeah.
Jaren?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I'll open it and cast.
And say one more thing before we go.
Because Mordecai's still in there, right? Like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Mordecai can turn invisible or some shit. He's probably fine.
Hell, he's probably friends with that demon anyways.
He could play up the I'm a devil thing really quick. Maybe he might fast talk his way out of that shit.
He might.
Why did it
10
not
foot
roll?
radius.
Why did it not roll?
Okay, so you are putting it. You said you're putting it right here or here?
Right on the demon.
No, I was trying. I think I was putting it here. I think, but let me see that because it's a 10-foot radius.
Oh yeah, that'll hit everybody.
That's the
including
goal.
Thunder, but yep.
Oh, that's not the goal. Didn't realize it would hit somebody once they were downed.
Yeah, unless you have the ability, unless you have like some sorcerer meta magic that you can make it a safe spell. Yeah, it'll smack good old Thunder as well. And I believe, I mean, it's not going to instantly kill him, but I believe it just gives him a miss. It gives him a failure on a death save.
Won't
but he'll get to roll again. Kill him. Yeah, no, it won't immediately kill him. All right, so let's see. And he does get to do a spell save as well. So you get a 15. That's pretty fucking dope.
I don't.
10-foot radius sphere must make a Constitution save. All right, so here I'll just do the regular cultists. Will roll first. Fuck. So the 3 cultists saved. The cultist fanatics, they get +1.
Yeah, Grin, you run up saying, "Awesome planning, you guys," and I'm gonna look at you and be like, "Well, you see, sir, it was the cat." I've never been inside this room.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
We really needed that bane that he had cast on him too, apparently, because it gave him disadvantage.
Oh yeah.
Well, at least it's not like they're not getting any damage. They could take half of 11.
Take half of 11.
No, but he gets advantage because he's he has magic resistance. So he saved 2. So they all take 5 points.
And
that's gonna be a failure for Thunder, a death save fail. I'll mark that down. You got 1 success and 1 failure now. And this guy has.
This is what happens when you
Wait,
go
did you
from.
say I failed a save? I didn't fail a save.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
automatically fail it because you're incapacitated.
I didn't realize
hit
that I would
that.
hit you while
Did
you were
somebody
in.
hit me?
Yeah, it was.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
an area of effect spell. I thought you were down, so it wasn't going to hit you, but apparently that was
Well,
wrong.
now I'm down again.
Lucius is like,
You never got
I thought
up.
you were gonna do one of these. I
Yeah.
thought you were gonna do one of these.
I thought
and
you were
was
going to
do- I
zig,
was
and
doing this.
you just stayed laying there
my
dead.
my body laying on the ground just happened to convulse as I got hit with my own friendly fire.
You went zig. You were expecting a zag. He went.
I went like this. What the fuck? I thought we were friends.
But hey, I mean, at least it was 30 points of damage that I distributed. I mean, it wasn't, that's like everybody got hit with a weak blow from a dagger, or actually a pretty strong blow from a dagger.
Yes, if the cantrip has a casting time of a bonus action.
And then I'll holler over at Mordecai.
Leave that.
You may want to be leaving at least momentarily while we
Never wanted to come in here.
whilst we regroup.
Ooh.
Yes, I propose we reset the Dungeon Master dice rolling current wave and try again once his rolls have returned to their normal, more
I would
human-like
concur with
levels. Looks like they may be doing that just now. And Grin, go. Actually, as Grin's running down the hall, you can also have a Bardic Inspiration.
Sweet. Thank you.
For which you can do one of two things with mine. You can use it to add damage to something you've already hit, or you can instead add it to your own AC on an incoming hit. The damage or AC is what mine does.
Cool. Which symbol were we using for that? The strong man?
Lucius, I just hit you AC 15.
Okay. Hold on just a second.
Unless you have something that can counter that is your AC.
I think my AC went up biologically. From gaining.
Biologically?
Yes. You see, I increased my dexterity to 18, and that's from hitting level 4. And yes, I do believe that it did calculate that into the armor class, didn't it? Let me see.
The 15 is still correct?
Let me double check. Yeah.
Darius.
It is, but I will instead use my.
Peace, my brothers.
I'll use wits.
And sister.
I will use wits shield-like ability.
Aha, there you go. Nice. So you do not take that 8 force damage. I will give that back to you. Boink.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
There we go. All right. Yeah. So the guys whirling the sensors around, they start chanting in a language, and you see these two sort of spectral-like burning flails appear right before the doorway, and they both take swings at Lucius as he was the last one to stick his head through.
And you see him, like, right at the last second, he pulls his sword up and cuts through these spectral things, and he goes, "Whoa, that was way too close," and he'll close the door again.
With my bonus action, I will.
bonus action. It's my bonus action's bonus action.
With my reaction rolls bonus roll,
Interesting. Huh. Wow, that lasts a minute and it does not require concentration. And it's a casting time of bonus action. It's a pretty good fucking spell. Spiritual weapon. Next, Riz.
Actually,
Which is Yosensu.
I don't think that would have hit.
Keep walking forward, assessing the situation. Also, looking at the walls and stuff, like trying to check for anything that looks inconspicuous, out of normal, out of ordinary. Secret doors, traps.
Yes, roll an investigation check.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, holy shit! You found a secret door in the next place that we're going to.
2 of them. And the trap.
You disarm
The
the trap.
afterlife, because I think that's where I'm headed.
You disarm the trap and immediately rearm it after you go through the door.
You disarmed a trap that hasn't even been set yet.
You arm it and disarm it just to make sure that you can.
Coinage, equipment. No, I want combat. There it is, combat. What? Why am I such a... I don't know how to even use the player's handbook anymore. It's getting pretty bad. Like, I don't know where you look up calculating AC.
Calculating AC?
Yeah, like how do you determine what your AC is?
It's an equipment.
Equipment?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, go to the equipment part, and then it'll have the armor.
Just
it's on page.
Like, but
I'm actually right.
That's for
unless
like
you're
that's
a rogue,
that's
it's like
that's
your
if
con
you're wearing
modifier plus any
your dex
gear
modifier.
plus
Dex.
dex if you're rogue.
It's page
right?
145.
Or no, it's always dex, right, for AC.
Yeah, it's always always dex.
It's always dex.
And then
it's just
dex
weird that you have to look it up in
and
equipment. What if you're not wearing any armor?
If you're not wearing
Then
any
it's just your
armor,
dex.
then, it's just your dex.
Straight up dex.
Your dex modifier.
And if you have any feats that could go with it. Like defensive duelist, you can add your proficiency modifier to an attack that hits. Are there any other like roguey things, Joe, that you're aware of?
Yeah, actually,
no.
Just feats.
Yeah, actually, if you don't have any dexterity mod, if your dexterity modifier is 0 and you're not wearing any armor,
your AC is 10.
10? 10. All right.
10. Yeah, base AC is 10. Yeah, so like, and I think like zombies, I think have an AC of like 8 because they have a -2 to their dex because they're like, oh, so they're like easier to hit than the normal shit. But yeah. And
Yeah, actually, you said you hit an AC 15 when you hit me, Dungeon Master?
I hit AC 15, correct.
Yeah, I had my AC is 16. So
16. Okay, well then, yeah, you don't need to use
I'm gonna take my thing. Yeah, did not whip out my sword. Instead, I just stepped back. Because I thought it automatically upgraded your armor class when you changed your dexterity, but it does not. And I have studded leather, not regular leather, so it's +2 to my armor class, not +1. God, yeah. I'm so used to having mage armor. I feel naked. With a measly +2 bonus from studded leather. What is that garbage?
Dude, I only have regular leather. I'm like, what was I thinking?
Yeah.
That's like a full 1, and when you're in the low teens,
That's
the
a
lowest
big
teen.
difference, yeah.
Yeah, it feels pretty big.
I mean, you might have been thinking a difference in 35 gold, but at character creation, but I don't know, maybe not.
I actually think that I was just working off of like what you get at character creation.
Makes sense. Quickly, Mordecai.
As fast as I can. Oh God.
I'm also going to like look over my shoulder to whoever standing around in the hallway, and I'm going to say, it may be a good idea to start trying to get those lantern oils down from the ceiling, and perhaps we can just throw the oil on the floor and create a fire that will make it harder for them to get through, force them to take damage. Oh well, we may not have the time.
Well, if you Lucius says that. Lucius turns and says that to the people behind him.
It's the day of separate chat rooms.
Yeah, I mean,
Moves so much faster.
Like he's
You
looking
see-
through here and he's seeing people coming, and he's like, "It may be in our
Well-
best interest. Perhaps not."
Well, you see, as you turn and look, behind you, you see Grin running up, and I'm reaching for a bag of what looks like caltrops.
You're gonna reach for a bag of caltrops?
Mm-hmm.
Like a throat lozenge.
Ludens. I
Yeah,
like
like
the
a foot-
Ludens. They're like candies.
Like foot spikes.
Foot spikes.
Remember,
It seems like the ideal opportunity to use them, if I can get there. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, look at
I know it.
page.
I know what caltrops are.
Yeah.
They're a lot larger than I remember. Like, see, to me, when I first heard of caltrops, I thought like jacks. You remember the little metal jacks that you'd play with as a kid? Now,
Yeah.
for those of you who are too young, this was an era before there was like screens for us to play video games on. So you would
It's like
get
in the
these
50s.
you'd get these toys, right? And you'd play with them. Anyways, this was even like some earlier than that toys before they had, mechanical toys that moved. It was just like, you drop this ball on the ground and see how many of these things you could pick up before it came back down after it bounced.
Yeah. Caltrops are
Much
quite
bigger
a
than
bit
that.
bigger and a lot sharper.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Jacks were pretty sharp. I stepped on a few of those.
Caltrops will pop a car tire.
Yeah, that's actually pretty decent. Like a spike chain that you throw across a road to pop tires.
Mhm.
It's like probably not that large, but close.
Yeah, I mean, it's like 2-inch, 3-inch spikes, right? I think a caltrop is.
Mm-hmm.
And there's always
Drops in
one
the
pointing
ticket.
up, no matter which side it's laying on.
Oh God.
Drops the
Drops in the ticket.
Hey man, get the ticket, take the ride.
All right. Yeah. So Mordecai. All right. So.
I mean, I figure if I'm about to go to bed, I might as well go big.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I'm about to go to bed too.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So hopefully Jaren can pull me out of the fire before you guys light the room on fire. So
I'm going to try.
Oh, we're
So
gonna
let
light a
me
room on
know-
fire?
let me know if I die. Okay. Peace, y'all. Joe, good luck with your last move.
I'll
Night,
see you on
Maddie.
the other side there, buddy.
Yeah. with me and Joe, he'll be writing up new characters. Night, guys.
Hey, Matt, have you ever thought about playing like a Dragonborn or something like that? You might want to start thinking about that.
I've never thought about a Dragonborn, but I might try that. The Tabaxi was a stretch for me, so maybe.
So everybody everybody outside the room.
All right, good night.
Yeah. You hear Mordecai. It sounds like he's talking to somebody. You're not exactly what exactly is going on. Then the walls and the floor and the doors shake as an enormous explosion occurs inside the room where Mordecai was standing.
Great.
The three, so Lucius and Jaren, with the door open, you can see the three cultists that were inside are immediately just incinerated as flames, like this sort of a bluish green flames just burst out and absolutely just burn them to cinders. And then Riz, you hear like an audible pop, and there's a sort of a smell of like rotten eggs and sulfur, and Mordecai standing behind you.
Oh, shit.
Excuse me.
I check my rectum.
Check 'em rectum.
Hello, boys. You probably don't want to go in there for at
Rectum
least
nearly
5
killed
or
him.
10 minutes. It's a doozy in there.
There's sulfur. He's right behind me. I hear a pop. I'm like, well,
This can't be good.
I'm a little nervous.
There's like
And we-
zero ways that this was a good thing.
Oh, no, it's fine. Don't worry about what's happening there. I'm sure there's no cost to anything that just happened.
Oh boy.
With that, I'm out. Bye, guys.
Night, Joe.
Later. Thanks, Joe.
Good night,
Good night,
Joe.
everyone.
See you,
Thanks,
Joe.
Mark.
You may have
That
saved
was
us.
super
Bye.
The hell of an exit.
Yeah, I bet Lucius and Jaren might have actually. Well, I mean, he was right. Jaren and Lucius, you guys might have seen a little bit of what the hell was happening. Yet it looked like he was talking to himself. Like Mordecai was sitting there, like having a conversation with himself. You see him kind of go, "Oh, okay." He reaches into his pocket, pulls something out, and like reaches over his shoulder, and then immediately the entire room explodes. He disappears and appears right next to Mordecai, or right next to Ritz.
I know what that was. That was when he
Do
rolled
you?
that. It was when he rolled that. He rolled a double on his little pouch thingy, and the dude appeared on his shoulder and said, hello, master," or whatever. I knew it was some kind of special thing.
Can I make some kind of Arcana check to see if I have any idea what he just did? Or what that
Yeah,
was
I mean,
about?
you would assume it's some sort of teleportation spell, and given the sort of the sulfur and brimstone smell, it's most likely like some sort of a warlock patron type, you know. And again,
That's what I was assuming, but I didn't know if Riss would.
Right, and that's Riss was he knows enough to know like, oh, okay.
And he didn't have to his turn to do it.
Riss is smarter than I am.
That was Mordecai. Well, it was their turn, but Mordecai, he was doing an interaction, and it was a whole thing. But now the barbed devil is you see him light both of his hands on fire, and he casts them straight at Lucius, being Lucius's
Yeah.
closest one.
He's casting at a player?
Yes, he is.
Can
Well,
I just use the movement from my turn and sidestep them?
and go, get behind the door.
Yeah, we're just gonna move out of the way. Right?
I thought you did the full dodge action.
No, not me. I cast a spell
cast
on my
Shatter.
turn, but I didn't move. I didn't even realize that the doors were closed at first, so I opened one of them.
Yeah, interaction to open the door, cast the spell. Yeah, you know what? I'll let you move, and then I'm going to do. I'll target both Jaren and Lucius. Both of y'all get half cover. Which is going to be minus +2 to AC and Dexterity saving throws. So here comes the one at Jaren. Does not.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Literal
It goes
dodging
spearing
bullets.
right through the open door between Jaren and Lucius and explodes against the wall. The one against Lucius comes flying through and does not hit either. With a -2, hits only AC 14. So both those fireballs go flying right through the wall, or right through the open doorway, missing all of our friends. Elsa is up. It is 12 a.m. Do we want to go? Let's see. Oh, well, Mordecai. Elsa, do we want, since you're here, we can do your turn, and then we will end it there, and then have Mordecai go on his turn next, since he's not here.
Well, I'm gonna do what I did last time, and I guess I'm just going after the big guy, right? Can I get to the front of the door? I can
Sure.
get to right here, right?
Yeah, you can go 5, 10, 15, get right. Yep.
And do I have eyes on him?
Oh, yeah.
That way? And yeah, let's.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30 feet away.
And we did last time. What did we do this? D4 + 1. And I'm just gonna roll 3.
Cool.
Because that's the only guy left, right?
No, there are still these 2 guys in the back as well. The guys.
My stuff's not that powerful.
Yeah. I mean, you're probably, you're probably not going to wipe him out with one spell.
Very good.
Oof. We'll actually add 2 to that. So it's 8 total points of damage.
I should have rolled each one separate.
But the three bolts go in, striking him solidly, and then yes, you can fly away.
Did you move me? Or
Nope, you can move.
Fix my spell thing.
All right, we will end on Mordecai's turn. Yeah, Lucius and Jaren, if both you guys are here, both give me a perception check and see if you could hear any of the conversation that Mordecai was having with himself.
I'm rolling for perception on this. I'm trying to remember where the button is.
It's just you click perception in the skill list.
Perception, yes. Sorry.
What did he, what?
Is that not it?
I think one of us.
Shit, yeah.
Both got it.
Okay. Yeah. So both of y'all, you heard him call out. He said, "Mip, I could use some help." And then you heard a small voice going, "Hey, Morty, you need Mip for something? I bet I got something for you." And Mordecai said, "Hey there, fella. I was wanting to find a better time to talk, but in a bit of a pinch right now. Got anything to help us get out of here alive?" Mip said, "Huh, that's a tough one. What's it worth to you?" And Mordecai said, "I've got a coin here you might be interested in, or if you're willing to barter." Mip said, "I can totally get you out of here, like now. All you got to do is verbally agree to let me have a little something from you." Mordecai is like, "Ooh, this sounds interesting. What are we talking about here?" Mip goes, "Are those guys your friends? Because they look really pissed." "Oh, yeah. Sorry. Just agree to let me have control of your soul, and we'll be all good. Although, wait, you said you have a coin too, do you?" And Mordecai goes, "I'd rather go with the coin for now, but we can talk about the soul thing later. I'm interested." And Mip said, "I'll take that coin and get you out of here right away if you want." And then he said, a little conductor's hat appeared on Mip. And he goes, "Tickets, please." To which Mordecai gave him the coin, and you hear Mip yell, "All aboard for anywhere but here!" And that's when the explosion fucking happened, and Mordecai appeared behind you.
Just had to
So yeah,
spend
he's
that coin.
definitely got some
I
weird
hope
shit
that
going
coin wasn't too worth it.
Yeah.
Well, it was a big thing. That was the coin that Grin found the coin, and Mordecai was like, "Oh, hey, can I see that?" And I was like, "Sure." And he takes it and he makes it disappear. And he's like, "No, that's a pretty cool coin." I'm like, "Hey."
Yeah. It was obviously of interest to Mip. He just roasted people and teleported Mordecai out of there. So
Yeah, anything that's like totally wanted by that little thing is probably something we shouldn't give it.
Right. Although the cultists were like closing in on Mordecai, he's like,
Sure. I get it. I get it.
All right. But yes, lots of yeah. And Jaren's probably like, "You motherfucker! I know exactly what the fuck you just did." Mm-hmm.
Gave something far more powerful's soul to Mip. Or something such as that. Are we
it was some kind of special coin. I remember writing it down, but you guys, I shouldn't share it because you guys didn't see it.
Well, in any event, I remember the coin. I remember him saying, "Ooh, I'll take that coin."
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
I remember that.
And me thinking, whatever. I usually just kind of like wait for something that's like super like, oh, that would totally be something that usually me and only me would really benefit the most from, and I'll say, I'll take that too. So yeah,
Right.
I just assumed it was something that was like super important to a warlock. You know what I mean? Or
Uh-huh.
something that was like super. It turns out it probably was. Of course, you know.
I have the description to it right here.
Aha.
But I feel like the DM should decide if I can tell you what the description is or not.
Yeah, for sure. You can. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can tell him because I believe. I was just looking that up as well, and I was like, oh, but I bet it's.
You want me to go ahead and say it?
Sure.
A brass coin that feels warm to the touch and has the image of a screaming man etched on one side and a devil's face etched on the other.
A lovely piece of jewelry.
Yeah,
I might
and
add.
it's like, yeah, you feel it. It feels like it just came out of like the oven. Like you're like, ooh, shit, that's fucking thing's warm. Like no matter when you touch it, it's always like, ooh, that fucking thing's hot.
Yep. As soon as Mordecai saw that, he was like, "Oh, I'd like to see that."
Yep.
I'll take that.
Yeah. What's that? A man's
Night,
screaming
Jay.
and a devil? Night, Jay.
Hey, Jay.
See you,
Hi,
Jay.
guys.
All right. Well, things are looking slightly not completely fucked at the moment. Although Thunder might disagree, but
Then again, Thunder needed to learn that lesson.
right?
I think he didn't. I think
just
that
as
he didn't
Johnny
need to
needed to
learn
learn.
that.
You're
Don't
probably
go
right.
pissing off the sorcerer frost giants. Yeah.
I think he did need to learn that lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that the lesson actually was learned though.
I'm not sure either, but there's no doubt that he needed to learn it, and so I'm gonna hope
He will
that
continue
he
to
has.
go kicking down doors.
It's fine to kick him down. It's just that you need everybody else to be ready for that too.
Oh yeah. When half the party is like, searching the previous room, he's like, I kick over the doors, and I want to do it as loud as possible. It doesn't make a bang. I try to make the loudest audible bang. I'm like, all right, here we go.
Who is this?
That was
That was Thunder.
Matt?
Yeah, yeah, dude.
You're not going to
Yep.
see me trying to save him. I mean, that's how evolution works.
I know. We actually so then like before this all happened, Jay and I's characters were like talking about like should Lucius go on ahead because Riss was going to be staying back, right? And so he was like, "Do you want to go up ahead and scout?" And I was like, yeah, sure. If the goal is for us to find out about things and not attack them right away, then I'd be happy to go scout. But it really, like, because Matt was talking about how I'm just going to lead and I'm going to drag Amrex by the foot, behind me, not even ahead of me, like Riss had been doing. And
Hi,
so,
Courtney.
Hi, Courtney.
Hi, Courtney.
So, I was like, okay, well, yeah, I'd be happy to go scout as long as I'm not going to have Thunder yelling in Vietnamese in the background. Like that's not gonna. Why would I even bother trying to go stealthily up ahead? And so then he was like, okay, so then I kind of started to go on ahead, and then literally Matt's character moved past me and into that door, and so I was like, all right, I'll go back and check some of these doors we went past. And so then then I heard, I kick it down and I'm gonna make a loud noise.
I
Okay.
wish I would have been on time because Riss last week was planning on just going down there kind of by himself to avoid the chaos pit.
I know. I'm thinking because I think Matt is playing his character like a cat, easily bored to
Yeah.
shit. And so it's in the future, the characters will have to find different ways to distract him so that he doesn't go kicking open every door to find out what shiny thing is on the inside. But yeah, that's pretty good.
I assume he died.
I mean, Riss's strategy on this whole thing is let him go and let him die. I understand it's Matt, and I understand he's a player, and I also understand his character is useful parentheses.
Right.
Has value to Elsa, so I will not take any kind of direct action, but I will absolutely let him, put the rope around his head and go bungee jumping.
Hey, if he wants to kick the door open and rush in, I'm not going to stop you by all means.
Riss
Charge of the light.
had two turns, had two actions that combat, and he did his minimal walk the whole way up.
Well, anyways, I think we'll probably call it there for tonight. Are we planning on playing Thursday? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe not.
Or is it
Or is this an off Thursday?
We played last Thursday. We were going to talk about the possibility of changing days, and I think I'll just try to start that conversation offline.
Okay, yeah, well then I'm probably not Thursday, but maybe after that. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching again.
Yeah, thanks guys.
Next Monday.
Next Monday.
Thank you everybody for showing up. All of our failures, thank you for failing with us, because we can't fail without you.
All right. Bye-bye,
I mean, we can, but it's not nearly as fun.
Not nearly as fun to fail alone. Bye.